But this could not last. Within the imperial family, talk of dissent only grew. The Emperor's wife, Empress Jia, colluded with his kin, Sima Liang and Sima Wei, to overthrow the Empress Dowager. In the aftermath, power shifted to the new regent, Sima Liang. Even then, peace could not hold. The Empress, wary of Sima Liang, plotted once more. Convincing Sima Wei to accuse Sima Liang of treason, an edict was issued for his arrest. Sima Wei now draws battle lines against his own blood. The Sima family turns inward. Civil war looms. It is now summer 291 CE, and the 8 great Sima princes now look to their own ambitions. Infirm alliances, doomed to break, are forged as each prince strives to free the Emperor from the yoke of the Empress and establish themselves as the rightful regent. A dynasty trembles on the very brink.
Hello and welcome back to Total War Live, where we are going to be having our first look at 8 Princes, the brand new DLC coming to Total War 3 Kingdoms. The first DLC,
Princes.
if you don't count Yellow Turbans.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or Blood Pack.
Or, whatever. The first chapter pack to ever come to Total War 3 Kingdoms. It's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to be playing as Sima Liang, and it's... Now, pronunciations, once again, are going to be hard because we haven't learnt them all yet, but it's Sima.
Yeah, because I
It's
watched...
like Sima.
I haven't been here the last couple of days.
Yes.
However, whilst on the YouTubes, scrolling through my feed, you know, just casually, who's that? It's Wheels and Pete. So, of course, I had to give it a little watch.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I heard you say summer. And I was like,
Yeah, some summer. Let me get the keys to my bummer.
and that was a lesson learnt for me.
So, yeah, so we're going to be playing as Sima Liang today.
really
What I'm going to do for you all is I've remembered to unmute the advisor so we can actually do the campaign flyover for once.
Perfect.
Remember those? Do you remember how those are a thing?
I do remember those.
So let's pop on over to what is called on the iPad table cam because our stream deck broke. And we are going to kick off. I had the loading screen playing in the background. I don't know if anyone noticed during the countdown, but here we go. So here's the introduction to Sima Liang.
My lord Sima Liang, the Empress has usurped your regency and branded you a traitor. Even now, her allies are deployed to arrest you.
For all the indignities I have suffered at Jia's hands, it seems I must yet suffer more.
Sima Wei, to the west, is volatile and aggressive. He poses the greatest threat to you.
He does Imperial bidding. Yet when the Emperor speaks, it is Empress Jia's voice I hear.
To the southwest, however, Sima Mao also rallies forces against you. He too must be confronted.
Once my avaricious kin are dealt with, we must look to the source of our problems and liberate the Emperor from her clutches.
The blood of your father, Sima Yi, flows within you. So you command, Sima Liang. So it shall be.
All right.
Now, you know when you have to be really quiet? I
Yeah.
almost got the giggles.
Especially with that mug you were drinking out of. Right. So, for generations, you have watched and advised the leaders of the Jin. Yet, now the wolves hunger and come snapping at your heels. It is an insulting turn of events, but you must move quickly to survive all the same. The Empress, using the poor Emperor as her mouthpiece, has sent armies to arrest you. You must fight back. Only when the immediate threat is cleared can you decide how to proceed. So let's do a little bit of backstory here, because you don't know anything about this,
I
right?
thought you were going to do a weird dance. You were like, let's do. And I was like, well, where are we going? I'm like, I was not prepared.
So, here's a little bit of backstory. What is the Eight Princes period? I'm sure there's a lot of you who have never heard of it, don't know what it is, as I'm sure there are a lot of people who didn't know about Three Kingdoms. So, this is set 100 years after the beginning of the Three Kingdoms campaign.
Yeah, and note the beginning, not the end, because obviously we see everything play through the game and everything. So, because that's where a lot of people got a bit confused, as they thought it was 100 years after, but it's actually quite close to after the Three Kingdoms period. It's not very far on.
So this is like the sequel.
Yes.
So after the Cao family managed to capture all of China and take it under their control, Sima Yi managed to actually convert it into his control. I'm being very, very loose with the facts here. This is like a very, very watered-down version. Yeah, exactly. It's for the general reader. So Sima Yi...
Like a peep show
slip a little peep show reference in right at the start. So Sima Yi started the Jin dynasty, and you are playing as his descendants. Right now I'm playing as his son. So Sima Liang is actually the son of Sima Yi. And he's actually pretty old.
How old to be
let's find out,
exact?
shall we? Sima Liang, is 62. He's an old boy. I don't know why this is popping up, by the way. I don't know if that's a little bug. I think that's specific to this build.
That did appear immediately. As
We're on the
you
90,
started
so
the
that's
thing.
probably a bug in this build. But anyway, ignore that. So,
Just you all know about ownership.
yes, exactly.
It's our fact of the
Regions
day. It's our
coloured by
fact of the
owning
day.
faction.
Yeah.
So I like that as a feature, actually. Fact of the day. We should just always have alt left-click drag on there, because that's the question we always get asked. So Sima Liang is called the rightful regent because essentially...
This is working, by the way.
yeah.
Oh,
Although that's not linked to vMix. That's why. Don't worry about that. That probably still works as well. So, essentially, what has happened after the Jin dynasty is formed, you know, as you come into times of unity, it must always collapse into chaos once again. And we're on the precipice of that right now. So, essentially, the emperor who has taken over is unfit to rule. I think he's like developmentally disabled, isn't actually in a good position to be controlling all of China right now. So he's basically a mouthpiece for Empress Jia, who is essentially this sort of like power-hungry figure who has come in and has started ruling everything in the Emperor's stead. So you are now sort of tiptoeing around that difficult political situation. The interesting thing about Sima Liang is Sima Liang actually put Empress Jia into her position of power and then was instantly betrayed by her. He's now been named as a traitor, and Sima Wei and a few other characters are actually trying to kill him, reprimand him, give him his justice for just being a nice guy, really. Look how nice guy this guy is. He's such a nice guy.
Look how nice guy this nice guy
Exactly.
is.
So this is actually one of the harder starts in the game.
A lot of people saying they want to see the family tree as well.
Now, we talked about this briefly in the spotlight. The family tree has been culled a bit.
Yes.
Because the family tree would be so enormous that it would break our game. So when playing as each faction, you'll get different bits. But as you know, from anyone who's been watching the streams and has watched the patch notes, you can now see the family tree of other factions, so it's fine. It's just broken up into different windows. So, for example, we could see Sima Ai here is actually the son of Sima Yan, who was the previous ruler. So, I am sort of the uncle of the of the current ruling emperor. My brother, Sima Liang, is kind of like a Cao Cao kind of figure. He's a bit crafty. He actually historically usurps the throne at some point as well. Lasts for 4 months before being kicked out. And there you can see my dad, Sima Yi.
He's a playable prince, right?
He is one of the playable princes. Yep. Indeed he is. Because he has a unique art. That's how you can tell. So, here we stand. Let's talk about 8 Princes. So this is a chapter pack DLC. So as you can see, it's set in China. So it's the same map. But everything's been flipped on its head, right? So Luoyang has been restored. You can see that it's back to its standing grace as a level 10 imperial city. It currently holds Emperor Hui, who is the current ruling empire. And he is essentially yet another pawn in it's kind of similar to the previous child emperor. So if you capture Luoyang, you'll actually attempt to establish yourself as the regent, the person who controls the emperor. But if you do it before you get a decent enough level of prestige, you'll actually screw yourself. So prestige is very important in this campaign. You can notice that it's a little bit different how your faction ranks start off. So you start as a minor prince, and then you basically level up your princedom as you go on. So you become prince, then grand prince, then imperial prince. Then it's like, look, I've run out of things to call myself here. I'm victorious. Yeah. But along the way, you're going to be making a decision. Do you actually try and usurp the throne and claim yourself as emperor? Or do you stay as the regent and you just try and pull the strings from the shadows, kind of Littlefinger style? Yeah. Once you've done that, that is the first stage of victory. However, as with most Total Wars, you can carry on to ultimate victory by defeating all of the other 8, or other 7 rather, major powers, which will be the factions that are started by those 8 playable princes, which is our new thing that we call them
8 playable princes, man.
8 playable princes.
Because there are more
there's actually quite a lot of princes, funnily enough, but these are the most important ones. Yeah. So the only 2 that we've actually seen so far are Sima I, or I can't remember how to pronounce that one, and Sima Wei. So
a few people asking about the south.
Yes, so the south is a little bit more inhabited in this one. So the Jin Empire. So you'll notice in the main game of Three Kingdoms, the Han Empire stay with quite a lot of power. However, as part of the Jin Dynasty's kind of downfall, they actually shifted a lot of power into a lot of families. So there were a lot of Sima family members who own estates and become princes and everything like that, which means that a lot of the map is actually controlled by those smaller factions. And the Jin, as an actual faction in game, only own a sort of like a quarter of the map, maybe a third or something like that. So a lot of these bits will be inhabited. A lot of them still are, still in chaos, need that sort of
well, it's just colonialization
sort of thing.
Harder to populate just because of the way that the land is. Like this is where all the farmland is in kind of central and northern China.
Whereas
it's much easier to inhabit.
Jungle heat and sickness.
Exactly.
So Sima I is going to start. He's kind of the new Sun Jian, so he's going to start in that most southerly position. What's interesting as well, this western basin here, where the guy whose name I literally forget every time we stream, but he has the big necklace and he's a big cheery guy and he looks quite thick with 2 C's. So someone in chat will say it. But the western basin actually has...
Is he playable or not?
No, he's not playable. He's just unique.
Oh, you're thinking of...
Liu Jiang. There you go. So this western basin actually has a playable character. So it's the first time you can play one of the official CA campaigns, starting as one of those characters in the western basin, playing as Sima Liang, which is quite interesting. We're going to have more information, like an actual gameplay asset, coming out very, very soon, by the way. I've pretty much just finished it.
Yeah, so you're working on it, aren't you?
Yeah, so look forward to that. That'll come very soon. It's my last hurrah. Just in case anyone doesn't know, this is my last ever stream on Total Live. It's pretty weird, man, because we're just starting something as well.
I think it's not going to fully hit you until you're not here.
Yeah, a few people aren't. Yeah, look, there we go. A lot of people. Somehow, there's always a portion of people who are like, wait, what?
Well, I guess some people have just tuned in for
8 Princes. Thank you.
What did I do earlier when you were watching it?
Or something like that.
What noise was it? Oh, whatever. Yes. Oh, Joshua asked the question, will South China be a bit more populated? Well, we answered that, Josh, but thanks for the question.
Right, so let's just do our start battle here.
Wheels is
gone. It's decisive, so I'm just going to tell you.
Good. He's moving off.
Oof. Ouch.
Get dead.
Oh, my word.
He's moving off to work somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, not allowed to say where.
No, but down in Brighton. So
Down
he's
in
not going to be
Brighton.
too far from us.
Yeah.
But he will no longer be streaming.
Yeah,
But
it's been an absolute pleasure working for Creative Assembly. It's a lovely company to work for. I'm moving on to greener pastures now. Not greener, different pastures.
Sure.
Yeah, adjacent pastures.
Yeah.
Basically, without going into too many details, I'm doing board game stuff. As you know,
Yep.
as you all know, I love board games and moving into board game stuff.
Yeah.
And that's
Chimera
that's my
218
thing.
got it right. Brighton Beach hot dog stand. That's what you're off to.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm
that'd be
doing.
a great stream, to be fair.
That would be.
But yeah, Will's going off, but don't worry, we will still be here. It'll be me and probably just more devs, to be honest. Is what you'll see happen.
Hopefully more Pete. I saw
More
a few
Pete,
people in
way
chat.
more Pete.
Yeah.
Probably a bit of Dom, maybe even a bit of Simon,
Yep.
maybe some of the other guys that come on a bit less frequently.
Ooh, frequently, eh?
Yes.
So, there's a few
More
new...
Joey, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But, no, I'm kidding. Right, so I'm joking. So there's a few different things that we're going to have to show you off. One of them has just pumped up. So there's this kind of multiple choice story.
She looks angry.
Yeah, it's kind of a choose your own adventure. This is Empress Xia. So she's the one who's claimed power as the regent over the current emperor. And she's abusing her power to get what she wants, essentially. The Empress has called for your arrest, and she has managed to fool the Emperor into declaring you a traitor. Although she dare not dirty her hands herself, two of the princes of Jin, led by Sima Liang, descend upon you. The situation may seem desperate, yet there are options. So, in the 8 Princes campaign, the choices you make can influence your alignment in one of 4 ways, which in turn can affect what happens at key points in the campaign. So based on these sort of alignments, it's kind of like a morality system that you'd see in games. So based on the alignments that you go for, so you've got spirit, mind, might, and wealth. As you do certain choices and use certain assignments and all that kind of stuff, you'll build an alignment to one thing, and that will affect how the story plays out.
Yep.
So you can do, so for example, you could play a Sima Liang campaign twice, but in the second run you actually go down, you know, might instead of mind, and it will give you some slightly different things that will happen. And I think that has an effect on whether or not you become regent or emperor as well. So there you go.
Big fact.
So we need to do our first choice of the entire stream, which is a pretty
should
big deal. Where
we-
did I put my water, by the way? It's on the desk, isn't it? Classic. Don't worry about that.
I'll get it for you in a minute. Should we...
Let's start a poll.
We should have started a poll. Probably I should have started that a minute ago. So what, should I just say money?
Yeah, let's say wealth, mind, might, and spirit. So we have 4 options here, guys. We can gather resources, which will give us a mission to gather some money, essentially. And that's going to give us +10 wealth alignment. We can seek allies, which is going to be seeking diplomatic support. It's going to give us mind alignment. We can strike back, which is going to give us a mission to conquer enemies and give us might alignment. Or we can build our strength, recruiting troops, and giving us spirit alignment.
The poll has started.
The poll has started. So if you're
Come in. The
if you
poll
are
has
not watching
started.
us on twitch.tv/Total War Official, you're missing out on this poll right now. So jump on over to twitch.tv/Total War Official, and you can take part in the poll by hovering your mouse over the screen and clicking on the horseman icon.
We've actually got 600 people on YouTube watching us right now.
Oh, there you go. Come and jump over to Mr. YouTube's.
YouTube's, just lob it in chat. Just give us a vibe.
Yeah, we'd like to know what you think.
That
in either
YouTube
way.
chat can sway a percentage of the vote, depending on how many people say something. So if a load of people pick one, so you're picking between wealth, mind, money, and spirit.
You've put wealth and money.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, I messed that up.
Money is actually might. Anyone who
I
votes
knew I
for
messed
money,
up.
that's actually
You know
a vote for might.
Should I change it?
No, it's fine.
You know what's funny though is that I was like, I've definitely got this wrong, but I'm
It's
just gonna
fine.
go for it anyway.
Should we see what they say? Even
Let's
though
see
it's
what-
going to be slightly skewed by
Let
you
me get the
screwing it up.
water, then I'll come back.
That would be a very good idea. Do you know what? Whilst you're getting the water, I'll read out the results. That seems like a good way of doing things.
Sure.
I don't know why that took you so long to decide on. So, in last place is money. Money. In second last place is wealth. Coming in at second is spirit. But the people of chat are the large-brained, pro-stratted people who are, of course, of mind. Which means we're going to seek some allies. We're going to seek some diplomatic support.
I was actually trying to skew the results towards money as well.
Oh, I see how it is.
Wealth.
So this is
Whatever.
actually kind of interesting because this plays into a feature that is specific to Sima Liang. So,
Yeah.
and watch us pronounce everything differently every 5 seconds, by the way, because we haven't learned the pronunciations for this one yet. But yeah,
It's
so we're
hard.
going to be seeking diplomatic support, which is going to give us some mind alignment, give us a new mission. So, Cao Huan was the last emperor of Wei and still holds privileged status at the court. He may be able to intercede on your behalf, and entreat the Empress to halt this course of madness. So I need to get a non-aggression pact with 2 factions. Currently I have 1 out of 2. So, the position that we sit in right now is, as a traitor, we have lost our jurisdiction. Okay, so this is our unique faction currency, and I'll go into a few details into this over the course of the campaign, and we're also going to be having a little look about it in the Let's Play as well. But essentially how jurisdiction works is, so your jurisdiction represents your rightful authority over the lands and the people. Increasing this will allow you to maintain a larger princedom. Jurisdiction can be gained by securing the cooperation of other factions, thereby making them your vassals, and by constructing judiciary buildings through your domain. Looting or sacking will reduce your jurisdiction. So essentially, you need to re-establish your name. You've had your honor stripped from you. Now you need to get back in business. So we have a domain extent. Do you know what that means, Tom?
I don't. Please tell me.
It's very cool. So essentially, as we go over our domain, which is essentially how many counties we can hold at once, our economy will start to be crippled. Because we'll be like, who's this? You know, this guy has not only been named as a traitor, now he's starting to become power hungry. People are starting to leave your support because they don't want to be part of your principality. So, what we have to do is to seek cooperation from other factions, which means is to have them as our vassals, which increase the size of our domain. So we have this weird playstyle where we have to give away all of our territory to our vassals so that we don't get perceived too big, when in actual fact we're pulling the strings of other factions. This is one of my favorite ones, which I think is really, really cool. Makes you play in a really interesting way. That's why I chose it for the live streams. So, we start off with a domain cap of 2. And we have 2 counties here, right? So, if we start to overexpand outside of our domain, then we'll actually start getting massive penalties to us. At the moment, we've got the lowest jurisdiction we can get, insignificant. Once we bump up to modest, we'll get 4 domain that we can hold, then 8, then 12, then 18, then 24, because our jurisdiction is extreme. Judge Dredd coming in.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing.
Let's get into some gameplay.
Yeah,
it's been very
let's crack
obviously
on.
very info heavy because there's a
We
lot
had to
to
kind
learn
of
and there's
explain
a
what
lot
the
of
hell's
stuff
going on. We got some ancillaries. Ooh, we got 4 ancillaries.
Oh, I got a
concubine, 10 to the X faction, faction wide. It's pretty good. Got a Forge Master for income, which is from industry as well. And considering we're in charge of Runan, which is an iron mine, that's going to be 2. Pretty good. Jurisdiction 2, extremely. Income from industry again. Wow, mate. If we've got an heir, we can get quite a lot of industry income with the ancillaries I just kicked off with. So let's have a look at our court here. So my heir is Sima Liang, and he actually starts of age, which is pretty handy. He's 40, so I kind of would expect that as a 62-year-old that my son would be relatively old. So the Prime Minister has been changed to advisor, which is interesting. But it's once again, it's one of the other court positions that can hold that faction-wide benefit. So we've actually got a space here. I've got 2 or 3 characters that I could give this over to. I think Liu Qi might be a pretty good candidate for it because he's giving satisfaction, unit experience, morale, and income from all sources. So let's grab this guy and give him a promotion. So now I've got a decent amount of people that I can put these followers on. So let's get my income from industry. Actually, which one of these is... No, none of them are green, so that's fine. Sima Liang, you can have the concubine. Give the concubine to my son.
So when Skirk said jurisdiction 2, extremely, it reminded me of this place in Crawley called All Day Cafe 2. I want to know where number 1 is.
Do you think they didn't understand how franchises work?
I don't know, but I love that it's called All Day Cafe 2. It's one of my favourites.
So yeah, so Sao Juan here is the
other cafes are available.
Thanks. The other interesting party, which is quite next to me, because he's actually the previous emperor. So he was essentially inherited the position of emperor from the Wei kingdom, which Cao Cao put up. And then because he was in such a weak position and given so much of his power out to different people because of Sima Yi's influence, he actually lost his position of power. But you'll notice he's got a dope-ass hat. So I reckon he's done all right for himself. So
he does have a pretty cool hat.
Let's try and get a non-aggression pact with this dude. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
So it is
Great business.
And there's our mission success. So we should see the next step of that over time, but you'll start to see this tick up as we... so we're at 15 out of 20 to get the next level of
We've
alignment.
got tech to do. Get ready
do
for
you
some
have a
more
text
info,
to do?
people.
Yeah, guess what? We've got a brand new reform tree as well. This time it's not a tree, it's a scroll. So similar to the Yellow Turbans, research rate is back.
Yep.
So you still get a tech every 5 turns, but you can actually speed that up now.
Yep.
So instead of getting a tech instantly every 5 turns, you get a tech every 5 turns, but you have to plan ahead, but you can also speed things up. So just a slight rework. There's still trees. There's still trees.
Is this new?
Yes, it is, yeah. You haven't seen this UI yet.
No.
So, obviously, all the reforms that happened in the original reform tree have already happened at this point in history, so we needed some new reforms. But there's sort of specializations in each row. So you've got military, you've got espionage, and then you've got civic on the right-hand side. So your espionage ones will go down the center here, and these are just going to increase your espionage effectiveness across worldwide, pretty standard. Then you've got ones that are a bit more sort of trade influence, ones that are about construction, ones that are about satisfaction, character salary, all that kind of thing. And then, of course, you're going to go down these routes here to get your new units. So you start, the first tech you do is going to give you quite a few units that sort of late game 3k. And as you get down into the bottom, you're going to unlock those Imperial units that you get right at the end. However, on the left-hand side, this is where things get interesting.
That's what you meant the first time, didn't it?
Yep.
Didn't it? Didn't you?
Yep. So you start off with your standard Lance Cavalry Peasant Raiders, yeah?
Pretty standard.
Then on this side, you're getting your dragons and your heavy repeating crossbowmen.
pretty
On
standard,
this one, though.
Well, nah, they don't look important. I reckon
Huh?
move on.
Huh? What?
What?
What's that? Huh? Heavy cataphracts, baby. Oh, they're in. They're in. Let's get a round of applause for heavy cataphracts. So there's quite a few new units that are in this campaign. There's also new unique units for every single faction.
Yep.
And some of these units are actually going to be in the main campaign as well. So heavy and light cataphracts will be in the main campaign, as well as mounted crossbowmen. And there's another one as well, which I can't remember. But yeah,
perfect.
pretty sick. Pretty sick, I say. Maybe it was these bow boys.
Oh, good. We are
Heavy
streaming.
mounted archers as well. That was the other one, I
Glad
think.
we're streaming on the Princess page.
Yeah, there you go. So we need to
Got
pick a
something
tech.
like
I'm going to go with...
What are you going to go with, Michael?
That's a very good question. Maybe
I
trade
reckon.
influence.
Come on, start going down. Start going down the military.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, we want cataphracts, right?
I guess so in the long run, but yeah, go on. Start.
Supplies. They start you off with boring ones, so they're like, oh, you know, you've got to work towards this. You'll also notice that they are actually rank locked as well. So you need to start with the lower level text, and as you start to gain your prestige, you'll get into more interesting reforms as well. So I'm gonna go with
What's on this one?
income from looting. So this is gonna give me
That's
mounted
quite a
archers,
nice one.
spear warriors, and saber cavalry.
That's quite nice.
But this one's giving me axe bands and archers, which is pretty good as well. Oh, they're all good, Tom.
I vote this one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Perfect. Glad I got the vote.
Okay, so
What's the plan?
next up, we need to start getting some vassals,
You
right? So I
You
found
need an easy target.
Yeah, so I found this. This is quite a difficult start. You've got a lot of enemies on
Is
your
it?
west.
What's it called? In the front end.
Very hard.
Okay.
Which maybe was an oversight, but but we are going to need to start building a force, right? So let's grab some troops. I think we do have a unique unit as well, the Imperial Guards. These guys are pretty sick. They are pretty cool. I might grab two units of them.
Buy them.
Let's get two of these boys.
Oh,
So these guys are. What should we read their description? When
Sure.
defending the Emperor, only the most highly trained and battle-hardened warriors will suffice. Imperial Guards are essentially bulwarks, clad in heavy iron and equipped with huge tower shields. They present a daunting obstacle to any force hoping to overcome them. Pretty good. So they're frontline, good armor, good missile defense. They're immune to scare, and they're disciplined. Nice. Good stuff. So, let's do some building next. So we're actually giving
Can we
ourselves
get
a
one
bit of
food?
food, which I don't know is actually what I want. We've got our unique building chain, which is going to give us jurisdiction as well, which is pretty good. Also gives us tribute and diplomacy from our vassals
How much
as well, which is
jurisdiction are you
nice.
gaining at the moment?
So I'm gaining,
Farm.
yeah,
4.
4 per turn at the moment, which isn't great.
And what's the Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about that. What, that tiny little bit? Oh, Supreme.
There is one. I was
Damn,
like, I was like-
Supreme Jurisdiction, Part 3.
I genuinely was like, what is that?
Yeah, it's just very small. 250% income from family estates. Family estates, by the way, in case anyone doesn't realise, is your base income. So it will increase your base income on top of that,
So-
which I don't think gets corrupted as well, which is pretty
So
good.
are you going to or not?
what, upgrade
Oh,
this?
you've got assignments as well to use.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder if
so
you've got
much
one that
going
can
on.
add. Have you got one that can add jurisdiction?
Commerce, no. Peasantry, no. Well, how much peasantry can we getting?
All of it.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Sima Jude, let's just do a little assignment. Come on, bud. Right, let's end on 10 there. See what happens.
Sure.
Because I'm anticipating that we'll get some kind of force moving into our lands at some point pretty soon.
Not yet.
Well, see, the other thing is... Oh, hello. Sima Liang builds his authority. You are a respected and admired leader. Oh, well, that was badly read. You are a respected and admired leader.
What did you say?
You are a respected, admired leader. And war is upon us. Territories across the land are failing... Oh, God. Territories across the land are falling to war
Do you mean to
and
read it?
discord. Yeah, go on.
The people in the court look to you for guidance, but you will not simply conquer by brute force, as your wayward family members do. Your your stewardship of the realm will be founded in tradition, law, and cooperation. Use your diplomatic authority to secure the cooperation of one prince, and others will surely follow.
So
The
how
number of
many
regions
factions
you've
your
got.
vassal? Yeah. So yeah, this is what I just said. We're going to need to use our secure cooperation diplomatic.
We do.
to try and get
However,
some,
I mean, look at that jurisdiction you just gained. So
Yeah.
actually, because what's the next one for domain extent?
4.
4.
Yeah. So we're getting... Wait, hold on. Does it say how much you need into the next one?
No, but you just got half. You're on 9 currently. I'm guessing that looks like a good 15.
Probably like 2015, yeah, something like that.
2015.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, great
2015. By the way, you'll notice that a lot of the characters under your employ will have new uniforms as well. So there's new armor, new weapons
Yep,
and stuff
yeah,
that have been
yeah.
added in, new ancillaries, which is pretty cool.
You showed me a really cool one the other day.
Yeah. The
I can't remember what it's called.
green character that Sima Wei starts with has some sick armor.
Mm.
It's unique. So what I'm going to start doing, I think what I need to do is I need to get one of these boys under my control, right? So maybe Sima Mao would be, which is interesting because he takes over from Sai Mao. It's the same
Yeah.
bit of land. So maybe that'll be a good person to look for. So let's move down here. I might actually add another character into this army as well.
Ooh. Got a new bank.
What do you reckon?
Ton of
Sima
new
Yang?
ones.
A
I
lot of
like this guy,
range.
She's legendary.
Yeah, but then I've got 2 Sentinels, which seems a bit overkill.
Yeah, but double sentinels.
And these guys are pretty cheap as well, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
these
mounted crossbows.
mounted crossbows. Trebs are available as
Yes,
well, of course.
They are expensive though.
Yeah, they are.
Surely you just get double archers, double.
Yeah, let's just get some more archers for now.
and one catapult, right?
One
trebuchet, sorry.
Yeah, sure, one trebuchet.
Yeah.
Oh, you've tempted me. Don't tempt me, Frodo. What free LC's coming with this? We're not talking about free LC just yet. Although, we did say, of course, that you will be getting 4 new units in the campaign, which is pretty good.
Yep.
Light and heavy cataphracts, heavy mounted archers, and mounted crossbowmen. So lots of sick cav coming your way. But yeah, there is other stuff coming. Don't worry about it. But yeah, let's end our turn. I'm going to spam through a few turns so that we can start recruiting these units as quick as possible.
Will an army venture in? Not yet. You're doing fine.
We're doing okay. We're doing all right. Ah, look at that. So beautiful. So our road to the capital mission is you have survived the first onslaught and can perhaps take a slight reprieve. However, the Empress will not stop. Of this you can be certain. However, you must remain resolute and defy her accusations at every turn. It is possible, in the face of your continued defiance, that the Empress may reconsider her campaign against
Kind of
you.
wish it said on every turn instead.
Yeah, that also works. Capturing the imperial capital Luoyang is a crucial step to securing your power. You're free to make the attempt at any time, but be careful. Doing so without sufficient authority might have unintended consequences. Building your prestige is the most certain way to prove that you are fit to lead China, but there may be other hidden ways. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Sick. Got an ancillary.
Oh, we did.
What have you got?
Clay warrior.
Clay
Oh,
warrior,
fantastic. I
classic.
love clay things. Things that are made out of clay. That's my aesthetic.
You ready to venture in?
How far can we go?
We got 3,000.
Nah, we'll do one more turn.
3,000
One more turn.
lads.
Don't worry about it. One more turn. We don't need
Just
to
one more
rush.
turn.
This is
Just
a
one more
very
turn,
hard
man.
start, you know. We need to be careful here.
Yeah.
It's also winter, which isn't a great time.
But
we did level up. You'll notice as well that the actual main characters have like a slightly reworked skill tree. The other characters still have their standard one, but the
give him a clay
unique
warrior,
ones
I reckon.
have sort of like different mixtures. I can give him a clay warrior. Bit of authority.
What's that set?
Expert at the barracks. Foreman. Don't we have that?
No, we don't. It said not owned.
No, Forge Master we have.
Ah, you fool.
So, charge, negate, immune sphere, and terror is pretty
That
good.
is quite nice.
Starting ranks for recruits.
Prize supplies.
I reckon that's
that
pretty
one,
good.
Bravery's the best shout.
That also gives us Tenacity of Steel, which for a champion is awesome.
Can you add a follow to this general?
Give him a guard?
Yeah, sure, he needs guarding.
I mean,
Strategist, isn't he?
yeah, sure. Not doing anything with him, are we?
FLC, Simi, is free downloadable content.
Yeah, free LC.
Free LC.
It's a pun on DLC, essentially.
Yes, basically. But we're not going to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
Tay BP
Sima
asks, can we
Liang's
show
running away.
off each of the princes so we can just so we can see them all? We're gonna bear with. They're gonna be shown over the next few weeks.
A toast! To who? You're at a feast and the celebrity... Oh, I'm sorry.
Spat on my arm.
I'm sorry. You are at a feast and the celebratory libations have flowed like water. After some time, you are called upon to make a toast. There are so many things which you could honor. Should we keep going down the mine train so that we can...
Mine train.
The mine train.
Choo
All
choo.
aboard the mine train, baby.
Yeah, go on.
Just so we can see how the alignments work.
Kel Lazard said, how you feeling, Wills? You said you're feeling a bit ill before. Was that nerves?
No, I was feeling a little bit sick. I
I
don't
think
know
it's
why.
nerves, mate. I think it's
Yeah,
nerves.
Maybe.
He's run off. He ran off.
Yeah, he's a coward, that's why.
He's like, just like goes back to it. It's like, don't worry, guys.
Cannot be silenced.
Right. So...
Better not be over-expanding, Wills.
No, I'm just, it's fine. It's fine. Domain's normal right now. No effect. No effect.
Well, is a domain a whole...
No, domain is counties. So each town, essentially.
each town? So,
So it's county, then commandery.
so you have over-expanded.
Well, no, I think my limit is 3. If you go under the limit, you get a little bonus. If you go over, then you get the bad bits. So, for example, like... Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe it'll happen at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's
No?
true.
We're going to find out.
Either way. So...
Oh, Nocturnal Turtle said, is there a giveaway for the stream? You know what, I've just realised. Bear with everyone.
You doing a little cheeky boy one? Doing a little cheeky boy one?
I hope there's no sad emails when I log in.
Sad emails.
Yeah.
What about me?
Perfect. Don't know, any. Go away, Outlook.
Okay, let's see. What I might do, actually... This guy's lost half of his territory. I wonder if he's now willing. So this is the kind of thing you want to look at. So he's already willing to do peace. Now I want to try and make him cooperate. So I need 25 to do it. I can offer him autonomy. And then I can also give him back the territory which I just took from him, Jiangling. Hit confirm on that bad boy. And suddenly, I've got my first vassal. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Got any ancillaries for me? He's got some silver red armor. What's this guy? Craftsman. How precious are you about that armor? Pretty precious. I'm not super jazzed about that. We could get some regular payments instead, though. No, not make. Receive. There we go. So let's get some cash out of this guy as well. Let's try and get like 140 per turn. 135. Yeah, I'll do. All right.
This meets our approval.
Okay, so we've got our first vassal. Mission success. We've gained mind and spirit and some cash, and our jurisdiction expands. I got +5 jurisdiction. Nice. So now we're back under. Yeah. So I think the domain updates every turn. So we're back under, which also means that I think we're pretty close to reaching the next rank. So we're currently on 21. So it must be like 25 that we need to get to. Let's kick this off. We've become oath sworn with Liu Qi, which is good. We were already good friends with him. And now that we've got a nice little vassal, we're looking a little bit more secure on the west as well. So next target is probably going to be either Sima Chang or Sima Mo. So we'll be looking at that next. Hopefully he doesn't come and destroy Runan, though, which is a bit of a concern. We've gotten our tech, which means we can move on to another one. I'm actually thinking about getting some trade influence and kicking up a trade agreement with our new vassal here. But we don't have a route, apparently. Don't we? Feel like we do. Or has he not got... Oh, he's not got a route. That's why. He's trading with Sima Ai. God damn it. Sima Ai. Okay, does anyone else want to trade? Buy Jin, Will. He's buy Jin. Yeah, okay, sick. Are you going to be doing any talking for the rest of the stream, Tom?
Not you again.
No?
I'm doing everyone a favour, so, you know. Because I'm sure I had something to give away.
It's a bit early to be blowing our load on those kind of things, you know? Don't you think?
I thought I got them weeks ago.
Reckon?
But
Yes, we
can't find it. Baffled.
Right, I'm starting to give myself a little bit more control here now. Let's get myself back into home territory as well. Back in business. We've got 870 a turn. We've got quite a few dollars in the bank as well. And now we want to probably look into either Sima Mo. I mean, Nanyang is a very, very nice place to have as well. So it's probably a good one to be looking at. And if he's making lots of money, then we can just squeeze out of him as well.
Battle is not always the answer.
Another thing that you'll notice with Sima Liang is that you'll need to... Basically, you'll need to be careful about what buildings you're building in your towns as well, because you're not actually going to have loads of room to get all of the different things that you need. So you need to be very, very careful about how you're building. Also, you need to have lots of increase your noble support. You'll notice that public order has been renamed just to sort of reflect the fact that public order was less of an issue back then. It was more about the issue of keeping the actual sort of important families under control instead. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to look at as well. I am going to upgrade my iron mine though, which is going to be pretty useful. And at some point I want to start upgrading my town so that we can start building city buildings, which is going to be pretty handy. But we need some food, so we're going to have to look at that as well. I've actually got my mind alignment as well, you'll see.
Oh yeah, nice.
So we're getting a little bit faster research rate.
This looks really nice.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. The next alignment reward that we'll get will give us plus 10 prestige, plus 20% ammunition faction-wide, and 25% research rate, which is pretty good.
Bob Reborn said, is this a new map?
Same map,
but rejigged.
different situation.
Yeah.
Different starting situation.
All
All new factions.
Sate, I'm guessing, 68 said, Will's leaving as a gimmick to get more viewers. At the beginning of next season, he'll show up in episode 2
I'll be like
or
the
3.
Fonz. I'll turn up and there'll be loads of applause or something.
Oh, we need some canned applause.
Yeah, we do need that. I'm gutted that the button does. Wait, does the button work?
No.
Oh.
Honestly, I tried. I tried to fix the Stream Deck.
Songway. Who are you, bud? Yeah,
Senor
that's
Reborn also throwing a lot of shade, saying, I'll be sad to see you leave, Wheels. Be weird without you on the stream. As for Tom, if I hear that you're leaving as well, then I have to unfollow the stream and never return. It's too much. Peter MCP12 asked a great question that I don't know the answer to, but you might. Can you max out all alignments?
I have a feeling that some of them are directly opposed. So, for example, mind and might and wealth and spirit. So I think you'll have a lot of things that will push you on one end, but then bring you back on the other. It's kind of similar to how Norska worked. You know how they had the Chaos God
I
alignment?
do remember that. Yeah.
That's a similar thing. So if you're looking for a kind of idea of how they might work and how it affects the campaign as well. So that's a good example. Let's grab another Treb, and then we can start replacing some of these archers with slightly more beefy units. Can't afford them just yet. Although we could do some more spear guard. 713? Yeah. Cool. It's up to you, man. It's your call. So, good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Brothers in
what's
arms.
the good news? Tell me it. Yes, the Southern Lands have some more factions in now.
Our jurisdiction has become modest, which means that we can have 4 counties.
You already had 3.
Well, yeah, but that was before I did the turn update, so I didn't suffer the penalties. That was why we didn't see it. So because of our newfound vassal and because of completing missions and all that kind of stuff, we've increased our jurisdiction, which means we now have a domain extender 4. We're also going to get more prestige from that, which is going to help us at the campaign, and we're getting more cash from our family estates as well. So good news, which means it's time to take Nanyang from Sima Mo.
Gavin Go said, are there legendary characters other than the princes? There's one just next door to us, as Will said earlier. He must be legendary, right? But he's a unique character regardless, right?
Yeah, he has his own, like, what's the word? I don't know if I can see him in the character browser. Let me just check if I can. Characters, and what was his name? Cao Huan.
There he is. Yeah, he's legendary.
Yeah, so he's a peacekeeper.
But that's him anyway.
Yeah, there you go. He's got
Jade
enduring
Horse.
tortoise armor as well, which is pretty sick.
Jade Horse. Who's this guy?
He's a Jade sculptor.
Oh, this guy's a big fan of Jade.
Yeah, he's,
isn't he?
no, he's got Jade on his hat as well.
Oh my goodness.
So there you go. Pretty cool.
Wardog Unleashed is in chat.
Face.
Been a while?
Face.
Where's Wardog been, huh?
Yeah, it has been a little while. Where has he
Since
been?
about launch, I reckon. Been playing the game.
Let's get
non-stop.
ourselves some more Imperials, and then after that, I think we get to go. I don't want to attack in winter. Winter's a bad time for attacking, I reckon.
Yeah, Mad Dog Mad is saying that sure is a modest jurisdiction you have there.
Uh-oh. By
Well-
Jin? No, by Jin. Why are you attacking him? He's my trade agreement. Oh god, oh, that's gone downhill already. You will notice as well that in the patch that bug, which is going to give you treachery for accepting your vassals' problems, yeah, has been fixed. So that's good. Well, great. Now we're once again flanked by enemies, so that's good to know.
Are you going to turn around?
I don't know. Maybe he's got it covered.
As if he's got it covered.
The spoils of war. A local magnate, his strength and manpower exhausted by years of war, has resorted to raiding the territory of another prince, stealing the manpower he needs. Naturally, the prince has complained and demanded his peasants be returned. You must adjudicate.
No mind.
No mind, yeah.
So what
So
are
we
you
can
gonna
give
go for?
ourselves a little secondary... We can do a little hybrid build. What do we want?
I reckon you want to go...
These,
Well, you don't want this because you don't
yeah,
want that.
we're mates with him. I should probably start trading with him instead.
Do you want that plus? That'd be
Yeah,
quite nice.
spirit and mind. We are like an ethereal being. We don't need this body and money.
Do it. Release the captives.
Let's release the captives.
Release the captives.
You make overtures to the magnate and insist he releases the captives to their homes. He reluctantly but eventually complies. Thank you, Sahuan. Oh, you're welcome, Sahuan. I can't remember who benefited from that. Let's take Nanyang.
I like your army.
Undefended.
Big shieldies.
Yeah.
Wait. No, okay. I was saying we should probably do a battle. Show off those units.
I want a big one though. We'll get the battle.
That's
thing,
why.
don't
That's
worry.
why.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
went, don't worry. Wait.
I know it's tempted to jump in, but then you waste
By the way,
precious time just looking at
shout
Siege.
out to the 8 Princes trailer, everyone. If you haven't
Yeah,
watched
what
it,
trailer?
make sure you're not sleeping on it.
This double red army. Qian Yan and Sima Mo himself.
Wait, have you noticed this?
Oh,
Attack him.
your boy's
Attack
got
him. Can you attack him?
cataphracts.
Can you attack him from here?
No, I've run out of movement range. Oh, I want to capture him. I really want to capture him.
That'd be
Okay.
sick.
Now here's a question for you.
Go on.
Do you remember you had that guy who had cataphracts in his retinue?
No.
Ah, you can't see.
Wait, no, you're not clicking on this.
Is that what it is?
Yes, armor.
Oh, there we go. No, he's got
Who
Mad
else?
Lance militia.
Anyone?
No,
So I could randomly
Alright.
have it.
no, god damn it. Tom was doing a campaign and he found someone who joined his
Oh,
faction
yeah.
and he already had 2 cataphracts.
No, he had more than that, didn't he?
Oh no, he had like
He
a
had
whole
6.
retinue.
He had a whole
of
army of
cataphracts,
them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was my first central playthrough. That was weeks ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he cost like how much was he? He was like 12 grand.
Was
or something.
not expensive.
Yeah.
Was not inexpensive. Sorry, not expensive. He was very expensive. I'm going
Quite
to
to the
raise a
contrary.
little secondary army here with Sima Sway.
You know what,
Hold the
Wheels?
center. Prepare my chambers.
What do I know? Tell me what I know. We've got some Dao sword guards here. Another one of the new units. That are
I
available to all the
have
factions.
started a giveaway.
Oh my god!
I
Oh
have
my god!
started
He's started a
giveaway.
giveaway.
So we now have a giveaway for an 8 Princess code. Obviously, it won't work until the game has released.
Have you checked that?
No, but we can send it when the game is being released.
That's true. All you have to do, guys, all you have to do is jump on over to twitch.tv/Total War Official, and you're going to have to follow that channel and type !win in the chat. If you're not following the channel, you will not win. It's very, very, very important.
Make sure on Twitch, guys, all those people on YouTube, you'll need to just quickly hop over. I'm sure you've got a Twitch account, you know, being a big old stream watcher.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just double checking to see if we can send them out now. If not, it will be on release.
You'll be able to play it when the game is out. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah. Because I'll just start my old email draft where I keep all the people's names in there. But yeah, the giveaway is now open on twitch.tv/TotalWarOfficial. Head on over, follow the channel, and type !win for a chance to win.
To win. Buddhist selfishness. Interesting. True enlightenment comes not only from inward focus, but also outward generosity and thoughtfulness towards others. A pure gift, given with pure intentions to a pure recipient, is the very essence of generosity. Buddhism coming into power here.
Maximum
I'm going to get
Duck.
some Taoist rituals, though.
Maximum Duck wants a hat.
A hat?
The pirate hat. Go on, Wheels. You're wearing all the props today.
Why?
Because it's your last chance to.
It's my last chance to wear hats, is it? Yeah, it's not relevant in the slightest, but here's a pirate hat. I don't have a Sima Liang hat, I'm afraid. So there you go. So I'm actually kind of in a strong position here because I'm just coming up against vassals.
Well,
which are a little bit
Femeli,
weaker.
if you've already bought it, but you win the code, give it to a friend.
Yeah, play some cold campaigns.
Yeah, definitely.
Easy peasy. Makes perfect sense. Right.
The Amorphous, I did see that you asked for a prop. It's Dogbert. Who? I mean, shall I
Not
email-
a prop. That's
shall-
very rude of you.
Shall I email him?
Oh, he's not got many. He's not got
He's
many
always
troops.
quite
I know he's
busy,
got cataphracts, but he's not got many troops there. I reckon I can take him. And it's a town with a very small garrison as well. Right. I'm just slightly worried about Sima Chung here, just coming backdooring me essentially. Look at this guy's sick ass hat.
Bit dangerous. There's a
Some of the
pin
gong.
through it. What do you think about the pin going through the hat?
Yeah, it looks like it's going for his head, doesn't it? Which it's like one of those novelty hats where it's like an arrow through your head.
Unless it's through his hair.
Maybe.
It keeps it in place.
Right, I need a new trade
Imagine
agreement
that,
now
that'd
as
be
well,
sick.
by the way.
You got room for one?
Oh, Cao Juan. There he is, my boy.
So you want it?
Knew it was good to keep him on
yes.
board.
Get some ancillaries.
We could receive a marriage. Cao
His heir.
Jishu
She is 49.
could marry my heir.
He's 43.
They hate each other.
It's the dream!
He loves the deal, though.
Yes,
Get rid of this horrible woman.
Do some stuff. Ancillaries. What's he got?
Will he give me a territory?
He's only got one. So no.
That makes sense.
What's
Oh,
he
it's
got?
Chen, of
What's
course it
the
is.
ancillaries?
Meh. Meh.
Well, that was less than 7.
Okay.
That might be-
What about just more money?
He's got 7
Cool.
grand.
Now that I can make work. I can certainly make that work. Cao Juan! Oh, he's an underdog. He's very willing to become a vassal of a strong
You
faction.
can still get some stuff.
Oh, fantastic. All right, okay. How about... Oh, I need some food, actually. Food would be good. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're
I
talking.
love doing deals.
And just one little bit of cash on top. Yeah, that'll do. You can keep a 0.5. What a deal. Look at that. He's desperate to become autonomous under someone.
So it is agreed.
I think the pin is through the hair. I think that's what people are saying.
Oh, through the hair.
Yeah, to keep it in place. Archaon said, "Man, it's just guest streamers." Honestly, there'll be tons of guests because there will be.
There will have to be.
There will have to be, or it's me by myself. Yeah. So you've done that deal.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
It's a hell of a good deal. Oh, Sima Chung now, desperate for peace. Oh, I tell you what, man, we've had a good start here. This could have gone a lot worse. Delightful marriage as well, which means I've got some
270 people in the
grandkids on the way. Last day of wheels and deals. The wheeler dealer, that's what they call me.
Yeah.
Oh, that armor is so cool. Look at that dragon pauldron. Right, okay. Sick. That should put our jurisdiction up pretty high as well, which is
What's
very,
the next
very
rank?
nice. So after we've got modest, we've got moderate. So you're going to give us 8 counties that we can be in control of. But it also gives us 50 prestige, 5% chance of capturing enemy officers, 50% income from family estates, and 1% replenishment. And I'm guessing that replenishment is going to
And so
shoot
you've
up as
married
we
his
go along.
heir.
Yeah.
How old's he?
A joy to see.
He is
He's quite old, right? He's got the
he's
character,
relatively
so-
old.
No.
47,
Oh,
yeah.
Wait. So his heir must have been his sister. She was 49.
Oh, maybe then. This is a new thing. You seen this?
Oh, wow.
Shows
No.
you their spouse.
Click on it.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what you're expecting it to do because
I
we're in the
don't know.
court screen.
Ah,
So.
good point. Because she's 49, see?
Yeah, okay. Well, can we see let's click on. I'll tell you what we can do, Brud. Tell me what we can do.
Brud.
Yeah, it's a link between Bud and
Wait,
Brud.
what?
Oh, maybe she's adopted then.
But what? Wait. Wait. What? Wait. What?
Outsider heir.
Because that's you. That's
Oh,
your
I
son.
see. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So he's now the heir.
Ooh.
So you'll inherit.
Oh.
Who's this?
What?
How old's this person? How's Sawe?
22, and he's 0.
But
She must be adopted.
wait. What's the name?
Sao Jishu. You gonna learn about her? You gonna learn some history?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is not gonna give us anything, is it? Right. Oh, Sao Wei, nice. Okay, cool.
What's the year?
It is the year
It was a test.
291.
It was a test. 291. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, I can't reach in this turn. Mate, we're looking pretty decent right now, actually. Looking pretty decent. Bai Jin is a bit of an annoying one. I keep thinking of why I've heard the name Bai Jin before, and I haven't. It's just because you say Barjan. That's what's in my head. You say Barjan whenever you say bargain.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
That's
I thought
put
you
in my
were talking
head.
about- I couldn't work out what you were talking about. Yeah, it's a Barjan.
Barjan. Let's just pop those two in there. There we go. That's a nice little retinue.
Oh, you're gonna miss me saying that, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to miss a lot of things, man. Going to miss a lot of things.
Patiently await your answer.
Ooh. Now Sima Ai wants a coalition in exchange for a ranger's outfit. Hell yeah, no worries.
A pleasing
Mate, this is going great. Very hard my butt. Yeah, I think she's adopted, man.
Your consideration.
Now Bai Jin asked to join my coalition, even though I think he's realizing what a mistake he's made by declaring war on my vassal.
You insult my generosity.
Yeah, Sima Ai's got a really cool color scheme. He's like mint, which is pretty sweet. Sima Wei declared war on my vassal, though. Oh, yeah, no, of course, he's already at war with me. That makes sense. Yeah, so we formed a coalition. What's our coalition called? Ooh, Sima Ai's got a lot of territory. Look at this. He's got Changsha and Ling Ling.
That is a lot.
Hell yeah, he's got an armor craftsman as well. Might have to do some trading with him later. Yeah, so let's take Nanyang.
To arms!
I agree.
For the people!
Shall we go into battle, considering that there are cataphracts and unique units
Please
in
do.
this? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's show you some. I know it's going to be a bit of a whitewash, but let's do it.
It's just good to show them, right? Good to have a little Luke. Yeah, I just want to kind of get to the bottom of
If we are
if she was
bold
adopted.
and strong, victory will be ours.
We shall hold fast as one, even as everything burns.
There is strength in mystery. Do not be arrogant.
All right. You got the gong ready, bud?
Now,
Nope.
China
Yeah, I do, I see it.
watchers, fight in her name!
Someone saying Shame Liang doesn't get unique voice work. I don't think it's a shame bug because it means that he will say, I have returned. How fair the people.
Which is
Are you ready, guys? Are you ready to see the Imperial Guards? Here they are. Look at the size of those shields.
Come Alt K it.
It's the boys.
They
I like those little decals
are
on the helmet.
good-looking boys.
These are nice. So, we've got a nice green colour scheme here.
What's we
Beautiful
got?
green colour scheme. Here's Sima Liang himself. Looking pretty dapper. The old
Big
dude.
old spear.
We got that button working again. Nice. There he is. There he is.
His model looks pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, he's got cool armor. Or clothing.
I like
rather.
his like the
Yeah,
the
the-
detail on the sleeve.
The, like, embroidery. And all of this is
Kind
really
of
cool as
padded.
well. Yeah, it's very nice.
Looking
A little,
beautiful.
little gambeson.
Can we a little gambasson?
Gambeson.
What's the plan of attack, mate?
Well, we've vastly outnumbered them, so I'm just going to pummel them with
Have
trebuchets
these
like I
got
normally do.
He's got fire.
No and no.
Perfect.
But they can just sit on the outskirts, firing in. And we'll just get our heavy as hell Imperial defenders to just march in as well. And we'll get some spears on the other side doing it as well. I think we'll be fine, to be honest. And then these guys can just sit in front of the archers, soak up some of the fire. So here we have Now, this is not heavy cataphracts. This is standard cataphracts here. It looks like they're going to ride out. They look pretty sick, though. These are the non-heavy variant.
No, they look pretty heavy to me, mate.
They're pretty hench, aren't they?
Are they charging?
Yeah, I think they are.
Are you scared?
Let's get the spears out. I'm a little bit scared of the cataphracts. I won't lie to you.
Oh, yes, shield wall.
Do not waste your
Shield
breath.
wall.
Shield wall. I
Shield
love
wall.
the shield wall formation.
Shield wall. I really like the shield wall.
Oh, shut up.
Let's get these guys coming in from the sides then.
Luckily, they got there just in time. Are you going to put them into shield wall?
We're going to have to, aren't we?
I'd quickly do it. I love the look of the shield wall. That's why I'm such a big fan. It just looks sick.
I'll accept that, absolutely.
Just love it. Look how cool it looks. No one's going to shoot them.
Here they come. Oh, get wrecked.
Has he got any... what's
He's
he
got the old Binding Fury, bud.
Perfect.
No horries. These guys don't have the shield wall yet.
Flanked.
Oh, dear. That's fine. They'll win that battle in the end. That's all that matters. I think they're a little bit too close for them to actually do too much damage to me. Those spears
They're
got
dead.
completely annihilated.
You're kind of just getting shot for no reason.
Yeah, I'm just going to come inside here.
You're doing what?
Come inside. Yeah, so cataphracts
they've
charging
done
into a shield
damage.
wall still did a bit of damage.
Considering they're a shield wall, they've done a lot
They're
of damage.
pretty heavy, boys.
What are they doing? Like, they're just like so scattered and scared
They're
by the
just terrified of
cataphracts.
those cataphracts. Let's give a little bit of...
They did real big damage, though.
Just going to shoot on those mounted lance militia here.
Did real big damage.
Slap a little Binding Fury on the boy. Oh,
Get Fury.
what a hit! What a hit, son! What a hit! I think we're going to win this battle, so we might as well enjoy the scenes of the duel.
Enemy unit flees. What coward?
Who do you reckon's in it?
I reckon I might.
Has he got another Binding Fury?
To attention!
Nope. That was a big hit, though. Come on. Come on, lads.
Get killed.
Come on, lads. Go on, lads. Oof. Didn't like that one, did he? Didn't like that one.
I reckon next hit. How many hits do you reckon?
I reckon 3 more.
Okay, I'm saying 5.
Oh, uh-oh.
Was one.
Classic. You
Should've
should have
stuck
stuck
with
with
it,
your original plan. You screwed yourself over there, bud. Yeah, so not the best showing for cataphracts, considering they came up against a completely...
I think this, considering that was in against a high level shield wall, they did quite a lot of damage.
Shield
Imagine
wall?
those flanking a unit. They're going to
Yeah.
plow right through.
Yeah, they're pretty deadly, man. They're pretty
What are
deadly.
you going to do here? You going to duel?
Well, first of
Taking
all,
a lot of fire there, buddy.
just going to take all these guys and just kill off Sima Liang.
Our warriors run!
Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll get him in to help out, shall we?
Kick off a duel.
I don't know if we want to duel twice, do we? We might as well just
You don't have any
outnumber
cav,
him.
do you? You need some cav. It's a bit
Yeah.
of,
Bit of an oversight.
yeah, even just replacing that one arch unit with some cav might be quite nice. Yep.
Let's see what this charge does now that they're actually... Oh, they're not actually charging. They're trying to run away. That doesn't help them at all. Now, as for the
Shiny
Trebs, I think we've won, though. Might as well shoot onto those archers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of the battle once this guy's dead.
Yeah, he's had enough.
All right. There you go. Well, I told you it was going to be a pretty boring battle, but you
We
got to
the
see
units,
some
yeah.
unique units.
That was
which
the
is pretty
main
nice.
thing.
34 kills, 47 kills, 64 kills on the archers. They're the most MVP unit.
60.
Oh, 121 on the other one as well. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is popping up. I think that's a bug. Pretty sure that's a bug. We managed to get his armor, which makes you think, yeah, he's dead. So, not going to get his retinue, unfortunately.
In
It's
time,
a bit annoying.
they will thank us for this.
Garrison games. Following the town's capture, you are asked what should be done with the imprisoned men of the town's former garrison. They appear to be competent soldiers who might prove useful if enlisted, but many harbour loyalties to their previous, warlord and display a reluctance to serve you. We could persuade them to increase our recruitment, release them to become a beloved lord. We could bribe them to get an inspired garrison. We could execute them to get -3 morale for enemy armies in local county. I reckon increase recruitment, right? Let's persuade them.
Mhm.
Appealing to your prisoners yourself.
Did you get a chance to capture?
They both died. Sima died during the battle, whereas the other one died in the
The
duel.
Vanguard, who looks pretty cool, is now a person of merit.
Is he indeed?
Let's have a look. That guy.
Yushu. He's got some cool armor though.
He does.
Yeah, you'll notice. I think. Oh, Arcard again with the raid. Hello, my friend.
Shout out to Arcard.
Shout out to Arcard.
I was watching Arcard earlier.
Were you?
Yep, he
Oh,
was
there you go.
playing a Skaven campaign on Warhammer 2.
Nice.
He was playing as who's the Warlock engineer?
Ikit.
That's the Badger, or Rat.
Wow, good one, man.
Yeah, he was. I was watching him. Arcard, we do have the AC cranked up. We're actually in the AC room, which is awful for streaming, but great for room temperature.
Well, technically, it's good for the equipment for streaming.
That's valid.
Yeah,
but
not
we
great
do
for the
have the
people.
AC cranked up. Always do it. The feathers just started falling off Wheels' hat. It's like a feather in the wind.
But the slightest breeze.
Look at it go. It's going to go in front of the camera in a second.
Mate,
It's
they're
going to
all
go
over
quite close in front of the camera.
You can actually, yeah, you can see it on the camera. You can see it like out of focus. Mate, they're all over the place. I keep trying to put the hat back on, and it's just flinging more feathers into the sky.
Arcard, our thoughts go out to you, I assume, without AC.
Oh, that's not good.
Like, as soon as I put my PC on last night, unbearable heat.
Yeah,
as
not
I was
great.
saying.
Not great. Let's get Shishu in, by the way.
Sweaty from the
I like the look of it.
eyeballs. Under the eyelid was sweaty. That's how you know it's hot.
Forest skin. Nature provides defense.
Got some questions. Will we see more weapons with different attributes?
Attributes.
Mhm.
We will see more weapons. Yeah, you'll see more armor as well. So look out for that.
That was from Matunga Man.
In fact, you can see, if we look, I think this guy, yeah. This is new armor. They've got new hats and stuff, which is pretty cool to reflect the period.
Fashigadi said, will there be late-game barbarian invasions like in history?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't either, so I would assume
Not. Yeah. I think that's a fair assumption.
unless it's a surprise.
Maybe.
Take a seat.
I want you to attack that.
Freezing in Australia right now. Legionnaire, what's the old temperature right now? 'Cause what's the? They're coming out of winter, I think, right now in Australia. Is my guess. I only know that because someone I know moved to Australia. And they post on Instagram a lot. And it would
Did they?
talk about the temperature. Yep.
Interesting.
She's lived there for like
not that
4 years now. It's quite
Okay.
a while.
Okay.
Quite a while.
So, here's something that we need to be aware of now, right? So I've set myself up entirely flanked by vassals, which, on the face of things, seems like a good move. However, as for anyone who has ever had loads of vassals in Three Kingdoms before will tell you, vassals can be treacherous. They can declare independence at the absolute worst time, so we need to try and keep them happy, which is going to be one of our sort of main problems throughout this campaign. We're very, very close to Sima Liang, so we could technically take it quite soon, but as we said, our prestige is super low. We're still only a minor prince. Haven't even reached prince rank yet. So we're definitely going to get battered down if we do end up doing that. So I need to be careful with how I proceed. My domain right now is focus. So because we're lower than where we are supposed to be, so we're we're just in the bounds of it. We're in the bounds. We're getting spirit alignment, noble support, income from family estates, and diplomatic relations of all factions, which is very, very
Perfect,
nice. Very, very nice. We have become a minor strategic threat, but our satisfaction is high. This is another thing that came in with the patch. So having high satisfaction across the board is going to increase your military supplies and reduce your corruption, which is very nice.
Yeah, helps reduce, because corruption in that
Late
late game
games,
period was
yeah.
quite hard to tackle.
Hard to quell.
It's 6/7 degrees in Australia at the moment. It's
Really?
pretty cold. I guess
Bloody
it's also
hell.
night time though, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, is that how that works?
Well, in like deserts, it gets super cold at night,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
So I guess that's the thing.
Matunga Man, yes, there are. So the map is obviously still China, but it's kind of obviously everything's
All the
shuffled around 'cause
factions
all
are
the factions
new,
different
everyone's
and
in different
everyone's
places,
So
yeah.
there's different focal points, I
Yeah.
guess. You're not going to be spending all your time in the same area.
Rohan
So it's still
Shen.
still China, and it's only because it's 100 years from the start of the Three Kingdoms campaign. So you know, only so much is going to change in that period. That's pretty cool. Except
Yeah, sure. We haven't got any vanguards, so.
Finished.
There is no research tree, but there's a tech tree. It's more similar to a traditional tech tree. We'll quickly click on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we're
Frequency
currently
next one. What did
we have a
you-
research rate as well.
What are you
which is-
researching right now?
I'm
Task
researching
rituals.
some character salary reduction. It's also going to give us some Silk Road market and Spice Route market, which is quite handy. Because I think there's some spice down
The
there
Empress
somewhere.
isn't playable, is she?
No, the Empress is
Few
not
people are saying
playable.
that.
Kind of like the Han Empire.
Yeah.
They have a weird code base, which makes them a little bit
Maximus.
difficult to play as.
Definitely pronounced it wrong, but I mean, it's all one word, so it's hard to do. 28 degrees in Sweden. Phew. Peter MCP12 said, does the wealth filter on the zoomed out map work as intended? Seems to have all the area regions set to moderate wealth with no variance.
I think it's more the fact that you can't see any of the AI's wealth. I think you're only supposed to be able to see your own.
It's more for your own, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
so
think.
I've got low and very low wealth because we just started the campaign. Cut me some slack, you know. Did you know that you can hold down space to get it when you're zoomed in as well, guys? People
Perfect.
are aware of that, so you can see where your enemies are and stuff. Right.
So Count Hustle said, are there more difficult factions in this? He said DOC, but I don't know what he means by that. DOC? Downloadable content?
Maybe he means DLC and put DOC back.
Maybe. Yeah, they're pretty close together. Compared to the base game. I think it's more that there's different play styles that you have to kind of... yeah, you have to play through. Like, that's more of the...
Yeah, the interesting thing about this DLC is you've got 8 different, very different playstyles from each other and from the campaigns that you've probably played already in the main campaign. They've all got like a weird sort of like new lens to view the campaign through. So this one, for example, you can't actually paint the map your color anymore. You have to really manage your vassals and reclaim territory real slowly and give it off to your vassals so you can keep them happy as well as expanding them and get the cash that you get from them as well. Whereas you've got other characters such as, for example, let's have a look in diplomacy, such as I think Sima Liang is all about reformation. He's all about rebuilding and stuff like that, and making his provinces as upscaled as possible. So building as tall as possible and stuff like that. Then you've also got Sima Wei, who has this sort of like this swinging thing where like he's a very strong military general, and we talked about this in the Spotlight video, by the way, so if you want to have a little look, go to the Total Live YouTube channel. But as he gets more aggressive and more strong, he will get more benefits from that for his military, but everyone will start despising him. But he can sort of quell that by going down and actually getting positive relations with everyone else, but it will make him worse in battle. So you need to like sort of swing in and out of different states at different points in your campaign, depending on what you're trying to do at that time.
Yeah.
So there's loads of different cool ways to play, which is one of the best things about this campaign.
Definitely. Nick Baunt said, what do you give away? So if you head on over to twitch.tv/TotalWarOfficial, follow the channel and type !win into the chat, you can be in for a chance to win an 8 Princes DLC code.
You
Obviously,
could
you'll have
indeed,
to
Thomas.
own the main game, to clarify. But if you've already bought it, you can give it to a friend as well. Some people were saying that. But the giveaway's open. I'll close it at probably about 4:45.
Let us talk.
So towards the end of the stream. We're only giving away 1 code, you know. We're not going to be too mental.
Something interesting happened here. This guy, not that unhappy with becoming my vassal.
Give him a bit of cash. You got any? You got a bit of cash.
I don't know how many regions he actually has.
He's got no food. Give him 1 food.
Very
And that'll
poor
swing
on
it.
food.
Give him 1 food. 2 food. 3 food.
I can't actually afford to keep
Yeah.
giving him food because I need
Give
to
him
move
1.
my towns. No, we'll leave it for now. He's very far away.
Okay.
He's going to become a bit more of an annoyance than I think. Than he used to, I think.
Serve integrity.
Alright, it's not 10.
We offer peace.
Oh, Mr. Bullish Warrior.
I think you accept that.
I don't know if I do yet. Because I want to eat his other vassal. Not physically, metaphorically.
Trying to be the meme. Rujak, so the things that are going into the main game are some units.
Mhm.
So you got the cataphracts, right?
There's more stuff on the way though.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
We're not going to tell you right now, because that wouldn't be good, would it?
Petroleum blown apart. This is not the way.
No, this is Sima way. No, we're gonna reject
James
it.
Brown said, "Please tell me will there be a full release for the 8 Princes trailer music?" We're looking into it.
They are investigating it right now, aren't they?
We're looking into it. You can actually wait a minute.
Oh, wait, no. It's on Access, right?
It's on Total War Access.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what?
Oh wait.
Shoot.
Oh, these web pages are pretty sick. Actually, have you seen them?
Huh?
The web pages for the Warlords.
Oh yeah, that's the footage I was
That's
using.
cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, I like how they sort of like blackened out the figures, so it's like a fighting game.
Yes.
You should link this. Anyone wants more information on the Warlords and stuff? Oh dear.
Great to see the 8 playable princes. Ori, some of the units do carry over into the main game. It's 4 units, right?
Light and heavy cataphracts, heavy mounted archers, and mounted crossbowmen as well. So lots of cool cav coming your way.
But yeah, the track is available through Total War Access, so go check that out. Because that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Right. So my main threat right now.
Does this seem fair?
Haha. Let's negotiate, bud. Oh. Yeah, absolutely.
Our work
Is
is
he
done.
done? Is he a vassal now?
He's switched allegiance.
Oh.
Ooh. Interesting. Biang Bing is actively waging war against our vassal Sima Chang. As their new lord, we now have a duty of protection over them. As a peaceful faction to us, we should attempt to resolve this diplomatically. Should they reject our offer, we will be obliged to
Just
declare
gonna
war.
take you to diplomacy screen. Is it?
Oh no, it's just
Fine.
we have to sign peace with them, basically. I've never seen that window
No,
before.
me either. Is that new?
I don't know. I've never had a vassal give themselves to me, which is pretty cool. Sima Liang is another character that we just spotted.
Sima Wei's the one with leopard print, isn't he?
Sima Jiang.
Sima Jiang. There we go.
We're looking pretty good right now, boys.
Yes, you do need the base game to play this.
Let's get some mind alignment, because we're smart boys. Without your command, one of your retainers is aggressively driving peasants from their lands and centralizing land ownership into
Adam
commandery.
Fletch asked a great question, saying, "Is the 10% off discount only for pre-purchase, or will it be open for a week after release like the main game?" I think it's just pre-purchase, right?
Yeah, just before.
just
Yeah, it's only the
pre-purchase.
main titles that get that benefit. You will need the base game to play this. Yeah, it's not a standalone expansion. It's DLC. Mate, can we just?
We haven't done the giveaway yet. The giveaway will end at
Look at
quarter
this.
to 5.
You seeing this?
You're doing quite well.
This is
Shame you're never going to finish this campaign.
Yeah, I'm setting you guys up pretty well here. I think you're going to have a pretty good campaign on your hands. We're going to try and stream as many. Well, I say we. The guys are going to try and stream as many many different characters as they can over time. And obviously, we're also going to have some gameplay assets on our main YouTube channel as well to support that. So keep an eye out for all of that. But if you want to, keep something to yourself as well, you can just. Don't watch certain videos and be like, I'm going to play that campaign. I want to experience it myself. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yasa G saying the game sucks big balls, man.
Oh, thanks, Yasa G.
To discuss.
He's saying he doesn't like how units work and recruitment and buildings, which is unfortunate. I mean, a lot of people do, but I appreciate your opinion. But I love this new system.
Yeah, I think it makes way more sense as well.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, definitely. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
Cannot.
It's more logical.
Sima Mao with the old crossed blade stance. You seen this bad boy? Look at this bad boy. About to XCOM
Whoa.
give it to you.
This
Sima Ying
outfit.
shoe. Brand new outfit. Alright.
It's pretty jazz.
Look at those jade shoes.
God, everyone's such big fans of Jade.
I know, right?
The giveaway is not over yet. The giveaway is still open.
I'll tell you what it is, mate. It's because in our alternative universe, Nanyang was the capital because your boy Yuan Shu took over, and he had a jade mine, so jade became really popular.
Yeah.
This is our extended universe.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
What are we giving away? We're only giving away a code for Total War 3 Kingdoms 8 Princes, the DLC that isn't even out yet, guys. That's what we're giving away. It's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal.
James Brown asked a great question.
Uh-huh.
This might be a doofy question,
No, never.
but what's the best way to deal with corruption as Yellow Turbans? They don't have any buildings that reduce it.
You've played more Yellow Turbans than
I
I have,
have
bud, so
played
you're gonna have
more.
to regale us with that.
It's a great question.
That's
I'd
a good question.
have to crack open the campaign to have a look.
Uh-oh.
We should join as one.
I'm just going to accept because I know that it's not going to happen anyway, but I'll just make him happy.
You would not need fear.
Total War 38 Princes. Non-aggression pact with Shan Yu. Where are you, Shan Yu? Ah, he's in Badong. He's actually at war with one of our enemies, so yeah, let's go for that.
A pleasing foundation to build upon.
So, done what I usually do when I don't know an answer to something. I googled it, and
I do actually have an answer to this follow-up question from the Amorphist, who says that Zhenjiang also has a serious problem with late-game corruption because they don't have access to two of the main minus corruption buildings. That's because corruption income only affects the income from taxes, which is the money that you get from your own commanderies. You have to vassalize other people with her unique vassalization option, which is bandit, what's it called? Receive tribute or something like that, to get your income late game, I think. You need to get some big old bandit income sources.
so the main way is assignments, is what people are saying, to reduce it as Yellow Turbans.
Mhm.
However, really valid point is, which I kind of just kind of forgot about, which is a bit silly of me. Partially,
He's back! Dad? Dad, are you back? New blood.
partially maybe by design.
What?
Because obviously they're really disorganized, Yellow Turbans. You know, they're a rebellious faction. They're, of course,
Yeah, they would have corruption,
going
let's be
to.
honest.
That's crazy.
That's quite funny.
I've
Bootleg
Adanian's in chat.
Sima.
Shout out to Adanian. Bopping around.
Hello, Danny. How you doing? Oh my word. That's quite funny.
Oh my days.
Bruv. I need to come and defend my vassal over here, don't I?
Yeah,
I got a pretty strong army here, you know, apart from the cav. I just need a little bit of
I
cav.
was gonna look something up, but now I've forgotten. What was I doing?
I don't know, mate. What were you going to do?
What were you talking about?
My
we were talking
blade is
about Yellow
poised.
Turbans and corruption.
And then it was about Simi.
Not possible.
What's the... Oh, that's quite a small garrison, actually.
Garrison.
Garrison. I reckon I can hold that.
Break their spirit.
And I'll let them...
You know what?
Sally
Because I
out.
said Garrison, I was like, is it French? It was originally French.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
thought...
it's just
most
didn't think about
most
it.
English words used to
I
be
know,
French.
but I was just like, you know. we
I
said it
imagine
with a-
Gambasson was also French.
That was a bit more
Yeah.
obvious.
Right, Bajin has
General
been...
Luzon said how to join the giveaway. Tell him, Wheels.
Well, General Luzon, all you have to do is jump on over to twitch.tv/Total War Official. Once you're over there, just follow the channel and type !win in the chat to be entered in with a chance of winning Total War 3 Kingdoms 8 Princes DLC. That only works in the Twitch chat, so jump on over. Come on down. You enjoy that?
Perfect. Yeah, it was a bit intense, but it was great.
Official giveaway voice. Right. Peace. Vassalize.
Or possibly used car salesman. KBP.
What else you got for me?
What's that weapon you've got?
Great Glaive. Ovs. Oh, I'll have a Jade Horse, yeah. I'll take that. What else do I want from you? I'm actually going to give him territory as well, which is a bit weird, because I'm already holding all the cards here.
All of them.
I'm going to overexpand if I'm not careful, so I'm going to give him that. And then I guess I'll take all your food. No, not give. Take.
Can't
Oh, because they don't actually have the farmland yet.
barely feed their own people, Michael.
Okay, regular payments then. Yeah, let's take all of your money. Up to about, what, 600? maybe 6, 20?
Les, this DLC
6,
comes
10?
out on the 8th.
On the 8th? Is it that close?
Yeah.
Jeez. I didn't realise that. Alright, 6,
How many weeks is that? 2 weeks tomorrow, yeah.
6.
This is madness.
We accept your offer.
Oh, my stomach rumbling. I am well hungry, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about my yogurt. I left my yogurt in the fridge. I had myself a nice little yogurt to take on stream, and I forgot about it.
How disappointing.
Oh, are you setting up your next raid? Is that what you're up to?
Yeah, I've done a bit of raid research.
Right. So we're about 3/4 of the way through our campaign. Way. And yeah, we're looking pretty good, man. We've got 4 vassals, and we're starting to push back Sima. However, Chu Chang is also after us, or Shui Chang, I guess. So we need to be careful, but we've still got plenty of options here. The Jin Empire actually own most of Chen and Yangju, so I think they have most of Cao Cao's original territory in the game. We've also got new tech to get, so let's grab ourselves some... Yeah, let's grab some new units. Let's research that one. No one is our turn.
I'm doing my research, you know, just having a little look. There's this guy called Freddy. I just finished studying music in London. Now I'm learning beekeeping.
Beekeeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at him. Loves it. I think we found our guy.
Yeah, Muramasa's just pointing out Cao Huan, former Wei Emperor, now my vassal, owning 1 province. Vassal. So they want to go to war with Tong Lian. Oh no, sorry, they want to go to war with Shan Yu. Tong Lian is my vassal.
It will just be the news about the 3LC. You guys just can't stop asking. We're trying to give you
I
this,
know you
guys.
like 3LC,
Come on.
guys. I know.
I'm joking. Can't chill out.
Bees are essential, to be fair. The world
Danny.
will end without them. So.
Danian's a dairy farmer.
Ooh.
Beekeeper's next. It's the natural progression.
No! My beautiful blue boy has attacked me.
Told
Sima
you
requested Sima Ying to join
We
their
should
war.
peace out with them now, huh?
Whoa. Oh, right, that's on my vassals. Right, cool.
Bet you we should.
Well, I mean, he's quite far away. He's like over here, but still. Stop it. Let's get you Tenacity of Steel, shall we? I reckon that's a good idea.
I'm so hungry.
You can go get that yogurt if you want.
Guided by
Look like a pretty nice yogurt. It has
Where
some
is it?
blueberries on top. It's in the fridge.
How many are there? Just the one.
Just the one. There's all that Pret food.
I know, I've got my lunch in the fridge because I ate the Pret salad.
Ah. Ooh, Sage's armor.
Okay, I'll go get you your because I'm also going to go for P as well. For some reason, I can't hold it anymore.
Well, you've
Getting
had a lot of
old?
liquid. Yeah, I guess you are getting old. Yes, there are new units as 3LC. Don't worry. That is one thing that we have announced. 4 units that are coming with the 8 Princes campaign are also coming into the main campaign. Cataphracts and the lighter variant. We've also got the mounted archers, heavy mounted archers, and mounted crossbowmen as well. So pretty sick. Lots of new cav to play around with in the campaign, which would be very, very fun. But more importantly, cataphracts, for God's sake. Flipping cataphracts. We've got new artillery, we've got our Sage's armor. Is it better than the one that he's already wielding? Oh, he's already got that equipped, actually. We've got 2 of those now. But we do have another guy over here. But he's got the Words of the Master unique armor. Oh my god. Sima Sway. Look at that. Enables charge reflect on all of his retinue. Mate! I didn't even realize I had that. That's sick. I might give him the crap armor, to be honest, so I can put the gold rank armor on my good boy. My good boy.
Through wisdom.
It's on cooldown. Okay, we'll do that next time. Right, let's give you a Jade Horse as well, Sima Yang. Oof, Charge Reflect, baby. Doesn't get better than Charge Reflect. On my Imperial Defenders as well. Oh my word. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, right. So, let's get you back into town. Speaking of Runan, let's start upgrading this. We've got some food for it as well, haven't we? Yeah, okay. So, We're going to spend 3 grand to upgrade our town so that we can start getting some buildings that will increase some of our stuff. But to get better versions of the mine, we actually need to get a new tech, which is down here. Oh my god. Alright, so that's pretty much the best mine that we're going to have for a while, but we can increase the income. Halvard, you missed the start of the stream. Don't worry about it, bud. All you had to do is jump on over to our YouTube channel after the stream's finished, or now if you want, where we host all of our VODs. So it's Total War Live on YouTube. Just give that a search and you'll find us. Every single VOD that we've ever done is on there, or at least since we started streaming to YouTube. And you can catch up on everything you've missed. Right. Yeah, it's 100 years later, so the original characters from the first Three Kingdoms campaign. Ah, beautiful. Are they both the same one as well? No. It's the one that said wheels on it. Oh, you just got a bigger version, man.
Oh, actually.
Well, that's pretty similar. Right.
You'll never guess who I bumped into.
Who'd you bump into?
Dogbert.
You bumped into Dogbert?
Yeah, in the toilet.
Ah, how's he feeling?
I don't know. He looked okay. Didn't look in a rush.
Could have asked.
Do you ask that to people in the toilet? You right?
Well, I'm just having a poo, to be honest.
Oh, this looks. Oh, look, it's
It's thick.
This is like a.
Oh, it's like a compote. It's granola.
Yeah, but no, but it's like sticky.
Oh, it's like a flapjack.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I've already had something like this already today as well, but whatever. At the
This
gym
is
this morning,
really
of
good.
course.
This is like a cheesecake. I'm not sure this is.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's got mango at the bottom.
Mm. Wow.
This is beautiful.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, God. Wow, this is good.
Oh,
I'm not sure this is a healthy yogurt. I think this is a slightly unhealthy dessert.
We would not be your enemy.
Ooh. Another new character here.
Sima who?
Sima you? I think it's Sima Yue. Payment for a non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure.
That didn't fit the narrative.
Total War 2 yogurts coming December 2019. Says War Dog Unleashed.
No, stop it. That's too much.
There you go, Mattis. Especially for you, bud. Hmm.
Oh, this is great.
Strike true.
Can't retreat, can you, mate? Because you are in force march, and that has been fixed. Right.
Our faith was rewarded.
Can we pay for ASMR? Our bathwater will be available soon, by the way, guys. So look out for that.
Serve the people.
Did you see what she sent to H3H3?
No?
So, she only follows like 2 or 3 people on Twitter, apparently. I watch him, by the way.
Yeah.
Why on earth? She only follows like 3 people or something, and he's one of them, which is a bit weird. Obviously, she's like really huge. She's pretty big, but like she's massive.
Yeah.
And he was talking about her on the show, and she said she sent him a special gift, but it's disgusting. You should watch it because
What
obviously
is it?
she's weird, man.
What is it?
It was her own spit in a cup.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Who's buying this stuff?
Well, no, she didn't buy. It
Yeah, I
wasn't a
know, but
sold
he
thing,
wasn't buying it, but still.
Yeah.
You're going to buy bathwater. Okay. Oh, yeah, don't forget to equip my new armor. By the way, you missed this. Didn't realize we have this armor on one of my lower level characters. Words of the Master. Blammo. This guy's
sick.
now got charge reflection on his entire retinue, as well as +6 expertise and 54 base armor. It's pretty intense.
Have you tried a multiplayer battle yet?
A multiplayer battle?
With the new DLC.
I've tried a custom battle, I haven't tried a multiplayer battle. Why?
So people are wondering about the characters, how do they work? They all appear in there. Do you have to have the DLC? Work you're playing with?
I haven't tried multiplayer, but in custom, they're just additional characters, and they'll have the unique units under them as well. So if you bring, for example, Sima Liang underneath you, you'll have his unique cataphracts.
So you could have Lubu and
Sima
them
Liang.
fighting
Yeah, I think so.
side by side.
Yeah. It's custom battle, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not historically accurate.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
Right, we're looking pretty kitted out. I do need some cooler weapons, though.
Mario Master 17 said, "How is the family tree?" I think it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking all right. some cool characters in here. Got my Shishu we just hired as well, which is pretty good. He's a legendary champion, like myself.
Cannot be denied.
Sima Liang, I need to be careful of. Pardon me. Oh God, I think I ate that too quickly. Sima Liang is the character who just declared war on me. So these guys are all brothers. Sima Ai, Sima Liang, Sima Wei. They're all brothers, and they were sons of the previous emperor, Sima Yan. When Sima Yan died, his title was bequeathed unto Sima Hui. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sima Hui, who is the current emperor, but because of his inability to rule, he's currently being used as like a mouthpiece, like a puppet, by Empress Jia. Which is sad news for him.
Vent frustration.
Yes, Tenacity of Steel on champion. Epic. Flaming Shot. Fantastic. He's just become
That
legendary.
noise.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Where'd you come from? Well, we found him, guys. He's got 158 instinct. That's a bit terrifying.
Bit banana in him.
Ooh, really? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, man. It does look really good. It's very colourful. Is it like a mango puree?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's spectacular.
it's
And
just
the
got a
sticky,
battle axe.
the sticky granola. There's some fresh fruit in there. It's full of sugar. But
This is the one I was talking about. New armor. Forest Crane. Range block chance plus 30. Plus 12 resolve.
It's pretty sick.
Like the crane amongst the pines, we endure, survive, and thrive. Yeah, that's pretty scary. We need to get home. They're probably going to take Nanyang, which is a bit annoying, but we'll get it back. Okay, then.
Shout out to Adam Beckett. Bought the game on release, still had no time to play it, but I needed to see because I'm a CA hoarder.
Ah,
We appreciate you.
We
but
do
you
appreciate
need to
it,
find some time to play it, man.
it's genuinely
Great game.
the best Total War ever made, so you should probably get on that, bud.
Find friendship in this.
Ooh. Sima Yi is asking us as their vassal master to defend them against Sima Di. Rejecting will result in the vassal's independence. Who are you? Sima Di. I don't
was
think
great.
I've met him yet.
That was spectacular. Woody again.
Well, I'm going to have to accept. I don't want to lose my vassal.
We have achieved the intended result.
Watch out, you're going to get Medieval 2 fanboys. It doesn't matter what you do, you will get Medieval 2 fanboys.
Malicinacious. Yeah. So this is its own adventure, in your own words. It's a chapter pack.
Pleasing
So
It is a
it's
chapter
foundation
pack,
to
yeah.
build upon.
Continues from 291. It goes from 291Ds. What am I saying? Help me out, Wheels.
It begins in the year 291. 100 years after the beginning of the Three Kingdoms campaign.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome.
I struggled there. Thanks,
That's the
Wardog.
Lava Festival.
Appreciate the help. Hey, Azim. Welcome to the stream. I forgot the word stream, man.
Hey,
Jeez.
Azim, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy
Persevere.
this stuff from the team.
Yeah.
Moving out.
Word.
Our new album's coming out soon, by the way. Right, so
You scared?
This will not happen.
I'm not sure.
Where's he going?
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually going for Nanyang or not. He could have reached it. He was in forced march, to be fair, which is possibly why he didn't attack. And maybe he's going for the Emperor.
That'd be madness. Surely.
Although, no, he starts here, so surely he would just go that way, right? Well, I'm not going to build anything in Nanyang until he's gone. I'm bringing Sima Sui up north just to help out, because this is all vassalized now, so we should be okay. I am just going to check my diplomacy with my vassals, just because I want to see how we're doing. By the way, we are called the Coalition that Defends the West, just so you know. Sima Mao, yeah, they all love me, man. They all love me.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Good stuff. Okay. Domain normal.
Okay.
We're a moderate strategic threat. And we had a good omen, which is pretty good. Oh, did our jurisdiction go down? Or has it gone up? I think it's about to go up.
Have you
We're
lost,
about
have
to
you lost
hit
his
moderate.
satisfaction buff as well?
Yeah, we did. The guys are looking a little bit more mediocre satisfaction-wise because they're leveling up. But that's fine, we can
We're not
address
here
that.
to talk about any other DLCs for today. But I vote yes, but I said peace 10 turns ago.
think I can kill him, though. I've got all my vassals against him as well. You know? Reject, 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 fight. Kill. If you reject, he takes Nanyang.
But that's a good thing. Right?
No. Always a good time for fratricide. Reject, kill him, eat, take his battle armor. Alright, fine.
This is an insult.
Yeah, he will take Nanyang, but we can take it back. That's what matters. That's fine. His forces are going to be a little bit
You don't like
hurt.
Sima Wei's clothes, do you?
No, I don't like how naked he is underneath his armor. So he's... Oh, God. He's got Catathrax. Catathrax? That's a weird one. Catathrax. Chew Infantry, which is his unique sword infantry. And Chew Spearmen, which is his unique spear infantry. And these guys are armor-piercing heavy spearmen. So,
Should have fought that one, I reckon.
yeah, so
Let
maybe
us
I'm
concentrate our power
a
as
little bit
one.
less in a good place than I thought it was, but that's fine. We'll accept it because he wants to, even though it's not going to happen. Sima Ying and Sima Liang. Good and evil.
Someone asked
Honor your ideals.
why the 100-year time jump.
Impossible to achieve.
And they said, is the 3K period put to bed? That's a good thing now.
No, not at all. We just wanted to try something a little different.
Also, this period of history is the next kind of one that
It's like the
fits
sequel.
game, right? So it's
Yeah.
like it fits all of the things, all the cool character systems we've got in there, all of the cool spying stuff.
And
it fits
it's a
this
look
really
at what
interesting-
happens next.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like for people who have completed their campaign, and this is literally like I think this is a good way of describing the DLC. If you finished your campaigns and you're thinking, what happens next? Like I don't want to go back to the start. I want to carry on.
Yeah.
This is a sort of a look into the future of what came after, and it also lets you play in different play styles that you wouldn't experience in the normal main campaign. So it's a cool way to carry on. Right, so someone lost Nanyang. I think I've got a dilemma coming up. Yeah, okay. Competition.
Balai.
Balal.
I can't tell if it's an I or an L. Is the giveaway still going on? The giveaway is still going for 5 more minutes.
Oh my god, only 5 more minutes?
Go on, Wills, tell them.
All you have to do is jump on over to twitch.tv/Total War Official.
Going really big for your last one, huh?
Yeah.
It's
You'll
the
then...
last time you'll say this.
Okay, let me start again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, to enter the giveaway, you must only jump on over to twitch.tv/Total War Official. Bow, 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 bow. Once on the website, type !win in the chat to be in with a chance of winning the 8 Princes DLC. But wait, if you're not following the channel, you can't win. So make sure to hit that follow button and get yourself a free copy of Total War 3 Kingdoms 8 Princes.
Terms and conditions apply.
There you go. I'll never do it again after that. That's my final how to enter the giveaway. I've said it about 1 million times.
Mainly, you have to be you have to own the main game to be able to play this.
Welcome Malaka says, how do we spell the trumpet sounds? That you type after ! Win. Oh god. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. The Cyber Sniper's in chat, the winner of our Intel PC. How you doing, Cyber? This is why he follows.
Yeah. Christopher Arkwright said, yeah, thanks for only deafening me there.
No worries. Well, I'm going to reward the poet, obviously, after that poetic display.
Aaron Roth said, what are the major differences between the Grand Campaign and this one? A lot of it's, obviously, it's a different period of history. All the characters are different, but the biggest difference between the actual content is the different ways to play. So all of the princes have very unique and unique playstyles and different ways to play the game. So like this one we're playing, for example.
Yeah, so if you've not
really can't own too much territory.
Yeah, if you've not tuned in until now, the central sort of, I guess, I don't want to use the word gimmick, but the central gimmick to this campaign is that Sima Liang has lost his prestigious name, so if he tries to overexpand, he's going to lose the support of his nobles. So instead, he has to seek the cooperation of other factions that he's actually vassalizing. So it means that if you start expanding past a certain point, you actually start getting massive debuffs to your campaign. So you have to give yourself like a buffer of vassals around you, which you're feeding the territories off to that you can't control yourself, and siphoning the cash out of them instead. So it's a pretty interesting way of playing. And these, these are things that you could theoretically play as in the main campaign, but you might not have tried yet, and it gives you a mechanical incentive or a mechanical disincentive for not playing towards that playstyle. So there you go. Perfect. Michael, I don't want to use the word gimmick, but gimmick Whelan. Also, there's only one E in Whelan, guys. Just saying. Just saying.
It's because he's got a stupid name.
All right, Hawking 5.
It works. I mean,
okay, right.
don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going with there, to be honest. Right, 10 out of 10.
Pretty,
We should join as one.
It wasn't my last stream 2 days ago. I announced that I was leaving last week. This is my
you didn't
final
even stream
ever
2 days ago.
No, we streamed yesterday, though. He's probably thinking yesterday.
How was your tabletop?
Yeah, it was just wacky. It's the first time we'd ever had Dogfoot on as well. Which is
Dogfoot
cool.
was on?
Yeah, Dogfoot was on. It was very
That's
interesting.
funny. Shout out to Dogfoot.
Yeah. So there you go. Maybe we'll see more of Dogfoot on the streams
Yeah,
in
perhaps.
the future.
To avoid unnecessary
You can
conflict.
have military access. Don't worry about it,
A
mate.
pleasing
Some way.
foundation to
It's
build
like
upon.
two of the kingdoms you can form. Kingdom Away and the Kingdom of Song. Right. Here we go. Let's move the boys in. Ooh, we've finished our tech. And we've got low satisfaction on Shishu. That's not good. How can we appease you, my friend? Would you like a nice clay ox? Yes, you would. You'd love a clay ox, wouldn't you? Let's give you a nice glaive as well, actually. It's
1 minute until the giveaway, everyone.
1
So
minute!
you've got 1 minute to head on over to twitch.tv/TotalOfficial, follow the channel, and put !win into chat. If you're already following, you'd have to refollow. Don't worry about that.
Good rhyme.
Did it?
Bend.
Yeah.
Do not break.
Did it not?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was trying to replay it in my head and I couldn't. But yeah, heading over. Not long left. Just 463 people in the giveaway, Michael.
That's a lot of people, Thomas.
Quite a few people.
Quite a few
Also, it
people.
doesn't pay to be AFK, so it better not be.
Make sure
Those
you're
rules
here.
are back in.
Make sure you're here when we announce the winner, because if we don't see you in chat, we will not give it to you. We'll have to give it to someone else. Yeah, not holiday for good, I'm afraid, on Man Crew. It's my last ever stream.
Wheels is gone in 15 minutes.
I don't stream outside of work, unfortunately. Don't have the equipment or the the care.
Yeah, I think because I've done some outside of work since I've been here. I did some PUBG streams, but it's I think the last thing you want to do when you've just done streaming at work is to go home.
Yeah,
and
I
do
very
more
much see
streaming.
it as a job, so I don't like to go home and do it for fun as well, because I spend my entire life doing it. Plus, I just like when I play video games at home, I'm on my own, you know. I don't play a whole lot of multiplayer games, so I like my single player
Yeah,
experience.
which is the opposite, where I only play multiplayer
Yeah,
games, but I play with my gang, you know.
Do we win a wheel stream?
Cyber Sniper wants to play PUBG.
Oh, War Dog says, but it's not going to be your job, Wheels. It's not technically true, bud. Probably going to be doing other types, don't worry.
Storm08, Zoro68, you have to be over in Twitch chat. You know what, I'm going to run it for another 4 minutes, because I'm
4 whole
being
minutes.
crazy. Yeah, I'm going to do it to 10-2 instead, because guess what? My code, my rules. You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah, after I realised that I probably should have checked if Sima Liang can actually reach the thing to besiege him before I move my weaker army up, which has kind of screwed me over.
If anyone wants to get some lovely messages into Wheels for me to read out, then ask us the question. I will read out some messages.
Oh, don't, you're going to make me cry.
Let's make him cry, gang.
Let's make him cry, guys. Right. Do you know what? He's done for. Let's just hope he doesn't immediately die. Please don't assassinate me. Okay, they just retreated. That's fine. No, don't take the jade mine. What? Oh my god. This is not how I foresaw this going. Do you know what? It's a mine. It's a mine, guys. There's no better way to win a battle against unassuming odds than with a mine.
One last Wheelick victory.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Asherground said, can we buy the case of the PC from the last giveaway? Unfortunately not.
Yeah, we wish we could.
Yeah, because it's really sick.
I can't say on the stream here where I'm going, Balrock, but if you go on over to my Twitter, then I've made a little announcement about it. I should probably like pin it. So people know.
Soran 11, I'm not actually sure.
By the way, new Dao infantry
To do with multiplayer. I'm sorry.
These guys have got new swords called Daos, which is pretty cool. The
But
Dao
I'll try and
swords,
find out for you.
they're like straight on one side and curved on the other. It's the weapon of choice of this period.
Do you know? You don't know the Trump quote. This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, do you?
Yeah, no, I know that.
You
quote.
do know that quote because DK Drew wants to do an impression.
Oh, okay. This, I can't do Trump. Trump's hard. This is the worst. No,
What accent?
I don't know. This.
It's Irish. This is Irish.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is.
doing, I'm just
Yeah,
doing a bit of
that's-
a. This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals.
That was really bad.
He's really hard.
Yeah,
I'm not going to try. Really hard one
Don't
to
get me
do.
wrong. I'm not going to try.
Oh yeah, mate.
but-
I'd love to see you give it your
Yeah,
attempt.
that was awful.
It's not. It's
I
not
love
easy.
doing bad Irish accents. It's my Irish. My girlfriend is Irish, and
My
that I
Irish.
think makes it okay. Because
My family's Irish. Come from an Irish background.
So
Just an interesting tidbit for you. It's where the surname Whelan comes from. It's Irish.
yeah, we looked that up, didn't we? And then
Yes.
apparently there's no Whelans in England.
Well, no, they were all in like Northumbria or some
Ah, okay.
weirdness. Right.
What did we find out about mine?
Cab.
I can't remember what it was now. We just
Uh,
randomly went on a weird
Yeah,
tangent.
you were all in East Anglia, weren't you? You were actually from the place where everyone was.
And then all in America as well.
Right.
As an Irish person, it's not okay. So
Okay.
Sharks fan 09.
I'm starting the battle. You ready? Actually, do you know what? These guys can go up here.
These swordsmen probably don't have formations purely because
Yeah,
there's
there's
no
no
general.
characters whatsoever, so
Yeah.
it will not.
Didn't do this the first time either. No, you did not. I missed as well.
Oh, it had a nice ring to
It's
it.
also
though.
I'm doing it also for the giveaway.
Struggling to get this guy outside of the thing. Yeah. There.
Okay, we're gonna do the giveaway wheels. The winner is
I swear to God, if it's Mad Dog Madness.
479 entries. The winner is
479 entries, and the winner is
Riondell.
Riondell. Congratulations,
Are you
Riondell.
in chat? Are
Riondell.
you in chat?
Give us a message so that we know that
Doesn't
you're there.
pay to be AFK. It does pay to be EFK. EFK? AFK. Can we also get some shout outs for Riondell if they are in chat, but they aren't saying anything yet?
Riondell, you gotta give us a message, otherwise you won't get your
Riondell.
prize.
Riondell.
Riondell.
Not being tagged. I think they are AFK.
Ooh, they've been sitting around. By the way, here's Sima Liang.
I'll wait 2 more minutes, but I think they're AFK.
Here he is.
They're not here. He's looking pretty sick. Oh. Ooh. He's like,
Yeah, don't look at me.
how's that going for you? Do you reckon that's ruined your charge?
It has a little bit, yeah. Just
taking
a
the
little
wind
bit.
out of your sails.
Cataphract's there as well, which isn't great.
In loose. They've really taken your towers down, haven't they?
Yeah, they certainly used those flaming arrows, didn't they?
Fall back.
Would have been
Right.
nice if they didn't.
We're doing a re-roll. I just press pick winner again, right?
Yes.
Mordeer. Are you there, Mordeer? Please be there.
Please, more dear.
At Mordeer. Wardog tagged.
Ooh.
Oh, we're getting some tags.
More dear, congratulations. You
But
won
look
yourself a
at
code. You need
They're
to
in
send
the
us
chat,
a message.
look at that.
More dear.
Mordeer. Mordeer.
More dear.
Surely
Come on,
not.
bud. You're missing out on a free code here.
I can't tag Mordeer.
Oh, I'm getting visually upset at how many of you are missing out on this fantastic opportunity.
I think Mordeer was there because people were tagging him.
Yeah, I reckon they just typed it, man.
No, Wardog can't tag them now, but could. It's like they left. They were like, ah, yeah, perfect, time to go.
Oh, I won. That means I need to leave the stream, right?
I think we'll just have to give you the code wheels.
I've already got one.
It was a joke.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to do another reroll, aren't we?
Bebrahim.
My
said,
birth name
but-
is Mordeer. Yeah. Keep rolling till Battlesea wins.
Okay, Mordeer. Gone. Gone.
Jeez.
Again. Dracoon 123.
Dracoon, I've seen you in chat before, Dracoon. You must be there. Dracoon, congratulations.
People are tagging Dracoon.
Dracoon, you've got
Dracoon
yourself a
is
code. Congratulations, Dracoon. You
Shout
are the
out.
winner of an 8 Princes code. It is coming your way right now.
No, it's not.
Not right now. have you addressed that, by the way? What is
I didn't get a reply, so I'm assuming.
Oh, look at this
not.
Chew infantry, by the way.
So
That's sick.
I will give you the code around launchy time.
Launchy time. Yeah, my favorite of the times.
I've taken a note of your name. Message me now, sure. Just because then I've got it for future reference.
Reference.
Ooh, I didn't like that. I'd like to copy that unformatted perfectly. But message us now, so we've got your name. But otherwise, I've got it anyway, and I can just message you. It's all fine.
Can we
It's all
get a
good.
big round of applause, big congratulations for the first owner outside of Creative Assembly of a 8 Princes code. Pretty big
deal.
Pretty huge.
Yeah. I'm going to read out some people's bits. This is from Wardog Unleashed. Genuinely, Wheels, you've made Total War streams so entertaining and been a great ambassador for CA. I will miss you dearly. Best of luck in the future.
Thank you very much, Wardog.
Inco371. Wheels, it's been wonderful watching you stream. I hope at your new place of employment you can stream every now and again.
I will be streaming. Don't worry about it.
That was Inco371. Tanzia said, Wheels, please add Panda to your shoulder. We'll miss you bunches. Can we be IRL
He's over
friends?
there.
I'll go get him. Can we be IRL friends? I'd love to visit the UK sometime. Much love from Austin, Texas. Tanzania.
We'll probably be doing events in the new job, so if you're going to any of those, give me a shout. I'm sure you can come say hi. I think I'm already confirmed to be going to PAX West, so if any of you are in Seattle or in what's the is it Washington State? If you're in Washington State or anything like that, come say hi. We'll be playing some board games. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've lost this battle, by the way.
We knew you would.
Quite aggressively.
DK Drew, it's been great, Wheels, since my daughter's birth. And remember, see you soon.
Ah, DK.
There we go.
Good luck with being a dad. The last ever Wheelock victory, by which we mean decisive defeat. Victory is in the mind. Oh, Mad Dog Mattis. Couldn't afford to pay for the question, apparently. Wheels, I love you, man. You're a fantastic content creator. You're doing some great things. You've got your whole life ahead of you, and I'm so proud to call you my dad. That's the first time he's ever called me his son.
Yeah,
that's an emotional moment. Cheers, Mattis, man.
Great way to end your stream, though.
Yeah. No, what we're going to do is we're just going to... What's this? We're getting some weird text bugs on this build. Options just appeared now. I hope the devs are watching. I've wasted my question. I kind of want it back to force Wheels to say nice things.
For China.
Right. Let's just take Nanyang back. Well.
It's the last 4 minutes, mate. You got anything?
You think we should just take this time to...
Yeah, I guess we can end it here.
Ah, and we've hit Prince. Right. I've put you in a pretty cool position here. You've got 3 alignments. And you've got Prince. And your mission now is to control the capital. Time has come. You have gained sufficient influence that you can now make a move on the capital of Ouyang. Conquest is the most direct route, but a diplomatic annexation may also be possible.
These bites. Have I shown you my bites yet?
No.
They're really nasty. Do you see them?
You got the forest skin as well, which is good. Ew.
Yeah, they're
Mate,
big, aren't they?
What the hell?
Those bites, man. Pretty nasty. Got
Jeez.
one on my leg as well. My ankle.
No, there really was just a floating option word in the sky in China in 21.
Yeah.
21
Who said that?
Petroleum blown apart.
Of course he did.
Lad. Right. There we go. Thank you very much for watching this first episode, this sneak preview of the 8 Princes campaign, or chapter pack rather, DLC coming to Total War 3 Kingdoms on the 8th of, what is it, August? Is that the month that's next? Jesus. Yeah, we're just going to take this time to
do some goodbyes.
Do some goodbyes, yeah.
If only we had the Rome music again, because that would have been great. Jane House, we've got some more comments going through. So Jane House said, "Hey Wheels, just wanted to say you and Tom have been my favourite Twitch creators thus far. Love you, bruv.
Thank you, my friend.
Cute.
Thank you very much.
Monty the Magnificent, thank you for fantastic hosting. Wish you all the best in your new employment. Forever, my dad. Total Susu War, I guess. Thanks for the stream wheels. I never used to watch them. This music's quite fitting.
Yeah.
I never used to watch them, but you made them really enjoyable. Good luck and good luck to you. Hope to see you still around. Total Susu War. Who knows?
Thank you very much.
Humpy a Rogue. So
Daddy Wheels, give me your Gamer Guide bathwater. Yeah, no worries. I'll get that in the post.
Pretty crazy, Will. So we'll do some reflection. This music's so fitting. I love this.
Yeah. It is like the I feel like I've just ended Mass Effect trilogy or something. You know, like
yeah,
it's
the credits are rolling, man. The credits are rolling. It's just your name on repeat.
Special thanks to
yeah.
Michael Whelan, Michael Whelan, Michael Whelan.
You've been here 2.5 years now.
It's been 2.5 years. It's been a long old road. It's been a fantastic road.
It's been a long road. Obviously, let's tell people your journey. You obviously started off. What was your original title?
So I came in as a community content editor, which is the role that Ella now does. Which was essentially I was in charge of like the forums and Steam forums as well. That was fun, as well as like the website content, so like blogs and podcasts and all that kind of stuff. Then there was a fortuitous event that led to an open position in the content team, which is the job that I
Sorry, I couldn't work out what you were talking about.
Originally applied for.
It was the job that I got.
It was the job that Tom got,
which is funny.
Yeah. So me and Tom started within a week of each other. So then I came onto your team as an associate and got promoted to content producer. And here we are today.
Yeah, of course, the streams originally run by Dogba. But as we decided we needed to put a bit more oomph into them, we took them under the wing of the content team. And obviously as a team, we've grown them. And if you look at, I mean, it's pretty funny. We do it every now and again. Go back to the old streams. You'll be surprised at how much
has changed.
How much has changed and how much they've improved.
How far it's come. Yeah.
And obviously we couldn't have done it without you, buddy. You've obviously been a wonderful... it's like I'm practicing for my speech on Friday. It's been a wonderful kind of... it's been a wonderful time. You've obviously been a great person to work with, within the team. Yeah, couldn't have done it without you, man. But look at what we've created.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy to look back at. Because, like 2.5 years in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long a time. No. But looking back at everything... Are you getting teary now, Tom?
No, I was just doing lips.
But yeah,
cry.
I've never cried.
I'm a robot.
Looking back at like everything we've done in that short period of time, it's pretty crazy. Considering that like there was a point where like you were the only content producer with Guy. Yeah. Like it was just you and Guy, and you were just doing everything because we were in like a sort of a bit where there weren't many people who had been hired yet. And yeah, it's pretty nuts to see everything that we've worked on and the fruits of our labours and stuff.
Just wanted to say, that wasn't a dig at Dogbert. That was
Dogbert. That's not his job.
That was to say he was doing it.
He was
like
just
someone
doing it
needs
on
to
the
do it. But like they were never regular, and it was just because it was just him doing it because it was like, oh, someone needs to do this. But we've grown a mighty old thing here. We've got a whole room dedicated to us now.
By the way,
go on.
No, it doesn't work. Never mind.
Why didn't that work?
Oh, it's because black and white works. Black and white works, but the music doesn't work.
Was it still kept in there?
Yeah, because we didn't save the preset. We can put it in black and white though. Okay. We can put it in black and white.
Sure.
Just for extra sad points.
But yeah, that's kind of it. Obviously, wish you the best with your future endeavour, but I know you'll do well. Because you'll, good lad, aren't you? Try hardest.
And, Total War's always going to have a special place in my heart.
Total War
especially
always will.
Kingdoms.
And of course,
I love this game. I really love this game.
We're going to still be here. You're going to have... I know what you're doing. We're going to have lots of stuff going on over the next few weeks. Obviously, we've got 8 Princes. We've got the free LC to talk about. We might even be expanding the streams we're doing, Wheels. Which some might say are logical when one of your streaming boys goes. But guess what?
Oh, no! It's weirdly see-through. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, that's so weird.
Turns out Wheel's brain is China.
That's all I think about right now. That's why.
But yes, we've got tons planned. Some really exciting stuff, which obviously Wheels has helped set up in your kind of, what you're doing.
Yeah,
I'll be continuing Tabletop Tuesday. We've got some cool stuff. We'll be announcing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You're doing next week's a pre-record,
Yeah, so
right?
next week, I'm going to pre-record the next episode of Dragonholt tomorrow. For any of you who are worried that we weren't going to finish it up yet, because it's a three-parter. So you'll watch that. It will be pre-recorded. It'll say on the video as well. But I might pop in chat and say hello and all that kind of stuff. Tell you what's going on. But yeah, apart from that, this is my last ever stream. So thank you to everyone for everything. Thank you for tuning in every week and being with us and just enjoying the gameplay. And we've loved it. We've loved it. We really have. It's been amazing. And the streams will carry on without me, obviously. You're in very, very good hands with my dad, obviously. Usually it's not the heir that leaves the faction. But this time
maybe I felt threatened and
flipping it around.
assassinated.
Yeah, maybe strip of title.
Giving it to Lubu instead.
Yeah, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Total War Live. I've been Wheels for the last time. This has been my dad Tom.
Yeah,
and
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, and Arch Warhammer is a dickhead. Goodbye.